What the f- like? Honestly, man, I haven't even touched mine.
Well, let's
Putting
get
my
started.
Okay, well, Sam needs some help with his stats.
I also need some help. It's okay. I'm
Like,
filling
I
it in
looked
right
at
now.
all this and
I'm
I
filling
went,
it in right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm doing it right now. Okay.
Okay.
Zach Sturgeon.
Zach Sturgeon.
So-
it's your name that fucked it up.
No. I should have a high strength because I'm a crazy bitch. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
You need all that
right.
strength to swing that axe.
Yeah, I do. I fucking do. But my sanity. Yeah. Nah.
Give me 1 second and I'll have my character in.
How about I make
Putting,
strength my like second highest?
I'm
I like
putting,
burning
my,
stuff, guys. I have a problem.
putting my education at 40 because I'm not too bright.
Don't worry.
Yeah, my education's also 40, by the way.
Dude, we're all gonna be uneducated motherfuckers.
So
We're starting
education is. So if it, like intelligence, like if you're not very like quick, that would be you'd want to dump like intelligence. If you want to be educated, actually have book smarts, that's education, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Arguably, you can make them
versus...
both sort of. Yeah. It's
I'm
like,
crafty.
can you solve puzzles, and do you know when the War of 1812 was?
Yeah.
Secret, it's in the name.
You're a liar, man. It took place in 1732.
Damn, they're on to me.
Got him. Okay.
So Susan, your starting sanity is 40, I assume.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Good thing there's no, like, fucking smoke detectors down here.
Should we add some?
Well, I mean, eventually.
Yeah. We're not thinking about that right now. I'm putting in numbers. Yeah, numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys won't know what that means. Or where that's from, I
Sam
guess.
might.
Sam, my what? Sam, not paying attention.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Sam. It's okay.
I just finished putting my art together for my character, and then I got a name for it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Tell me what you think. Once it loads. A minute, apparently.
I'm gonna have my dex be my highest. Yeah. I ran track in high school, you know.
Yeah, that's basically what I did. I fucking ran. I did the fucking...
There you go.
marathon.
I got my character portrait and name picked out.
But I was never really that great, but I did it.
Did it anyway, you know.
Okay, we all have to be anime characters, okay?
No, sorry.
Yeah,
anime
he's Johnny
character.
Knoxville, dude.
No, I'm Tony
He's-
Memphis,
like, he's
man.
old.
Does Tony
Yeah,
Memphis
exactly.
have a...
He's not in with the kids in the animes, so you know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That's fair.
Anime is currently booming in the YouTube demographics. Poor choice.
Okay, so starting, I get what stats again? 80, 70, 60, 60, 50, 50.
It's the only thing we have to put in.
Okay, so I'm thinking like 80 con because Tony Memphis just can handle fucking anything.
Well, size is like size has like hit points and stuff. Size is like the big boy stat.
Well, size and con factor into your hit points.
I
size
think con
factor
also
is
is
like
for
both
your
combos.
ability to handle ingesting of random items and random things thrown at you and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So then we get some... Nope, you're not the right one. You're the right tab. Next is a 70. That's gonna be...
A yikes from me.
That's a yikes for me.
Dexterity. A 60. Strength. 50 in aptitude. 50, and then the 40 will be in education.
We're all fucking uneducated fucking
Yep,
swine.
this is
Well,
the
come
typical
on. We're fucking
time-
YouTubers. Come on, man.
This is the typical first time Call of Cthulhu game.
We know
What do
no
we need
clue what we're
education
doing.
for? Fuck that dumb shit.
Who goes to school, dude?
If I went to school, I would not be on YouTube right now. I would have
Exactly.
really gone.
Be sure to like, share, and
Like-
subscribe. Click
Like, go
the video.
subscribe.
Please give me Patreon dollars.
Why do you
please.
keep saying that?
Click the bell for notifications.
Every 5 minutes you say that. Why?
Donate to my fucking Patreon.
We need to dominate the mind share and the demographic.
Okay, what would my occupation be?
Comment below if you saw the spec on the screen.
Stunt man.
Stuntman. Wait,
Sure,
why,
we'll go
why
with
do you
that.
need a stuntman for this?
He's the fucking stunt double.
Age 42, sex.
Yes.
Hopefully
we
still
just fucking,
male.
we lie about our fucking our ghost encounters. We just fucking make the shit up, and you're the guy who does that. You're the guy who like fucking blows things up and makes noises and shit.
We're actually just
You're like
really
the background
bad.
effects guy.
Residence. Yes.
That or he's like
Birthplace?
the celebrity that you've got on the show to like sell
Somewhere.
the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You're going through a slump in your fucking acting career, and we got you in on the show in order to fucking promote your fucking movie that you're doing right now.
Oh, I get another 60. That'll be
It's like-
nice.
It's like that home renovation show with Vanilla Ice, you know, because that's exactly what I want is Vanilla Ice and home renovation.
Oh, if I ever play this game again, I will play Vanilla Ice for you then.
No. God. Okay.
So how do my stats look?
I'll take a look here. Just let's see here. Tony.
None
of
So
this
my
is-
residence was yes, and my birthplace was somewhere.
Oh.
That's fine.
got-
Stats look good.
We have to pick some skills, don't we, or nah?
Yeah, you do.
How many?
Oh, also, once everybody's done with that, I'll have you roll for luck too.
Already did.
Okay.
I know. You're
Okay, so what were my skills again? We kind of went over this earlier.
How many do you
Uh,
pick?
Susan, you want me to help you?
You get 8 skills and credit rating, so you should have 9 skills total.
So you say, okay, first things first, ride. Like, I'm just gonna be able to get on anything and ride it. Including, like, Cthulhu himself. Jump. Sure. That'll be useful.
Is track running or tracking?
No, it's
something?
track is tracking.
It's tracking. It's tracking.
I
not
told
running,
you just
track.
that's not track.
What do I know?
Ryan!
Don't say to me.
No, it's
He's
not.
like,
You
come
just
on,
run the track."
swim, throw, track. It's all track and field right there.
He asked me navigate earlier, and I was like, navigation?
Hey, the only one I was confused on, which was just because I have a deep-seated dream, especially if we're going anime, was I was hoping I could actually have a mech.
Car repair.
Which I have to. Okay, so currently I have jump and ride.
I'd say maybe animal handling. Pyrotechnics. You just add that one.
Okay, what do I give myself for skill with that?
Let's see. Well, animal handling would start off at 5%, and pyrotechnics would start at 5%.
So pyrotechnics, I'm not sure about animal handling. If you ever
Okay.
really watched that show,
True.
he
Fair.
handled them. He wasn't good at it.
Fair enough. Craft haphazard constructs.
I like this as well.
Mm-hmm. Maybe first aid.
What is number for a haphazard construct?
That it's a craft, so it starts at 5.
I like all these ridiculously low numbers. They sounds like a good idea. Explosives was pyrotechnics.
Yeah, they're only starting at low numbers for right now.
4.
Maybe first aid.
Sure.
I could see dodge.
Sure.
So we got
Disguise?
4, 6, maybe.
2, 4, 5, 6 currently, so I get 2 more.
Let's see.
I don't think throw, track, swim, spot hidden make any sense.
Definitely listen.
What is of machine? Operate heavy
that's
machines?
Operate heavy
That would
machine,
actually make sense for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I could operate a forklift.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the one that allows you just to drive a car?
That's
Drive
auto. Yep.
Yeah, we'll go with that one too.
Okay. So
that makes sense for a stuntman, excellent.
Yep. So let me take a look here.
Mech repair. So
Is
do
your
I have like a
base,
Gundam?
8. I got 8.
For the last goddamn time. Okay, you got 8. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is
No, hold on. My headphones are freaking the fuck out.
okay, so you're gonna have no. That's
Ooh! How many tome spells and artifacts to start with?
you have none.
And then it all gets uploaded to YouTube tomorrow
I
somehow,
know.
Susan.
What?
Then it all gets uploaded somehow to tomorrow to YouTube.
Okay.
Murder.
Of the 8 skills that you picked plus credit rating, assign these percentages to those skills.
My fucking head.
Don't increase them by that. Assign those numbers to them.
Is spot hidden really?
Oh, cool.
If
So
you're good with
pyrotechnics is going to be a 70%.
Yeah. What was your question, Ryan?
Is spot hidden? That's really good with detergent, right? You're like good at getting out those stains.
Okay, so Ryan's dying first.
What is spot hidden? What is that?
Spot hidden is actually one of the more important skills. It's the ability to notice things.
Oh, that's what I thought. Listen for.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, then I should get that.
Listen is like listening out for things. Spot hidden is perception, essentially.
Oh. Wait, what the
If
fuck?
you want to change it, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go change mine.
I'm gonna
get rid of disguise. That's
against the
stupid,
fucking wall.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for your character.
Well, I just kind of picked it because it was there.
Fair enough.
So we'll just switch that to 5% instead. Okay.
Okay, now I got my skills upgraded.
Cthulhu Mythos. Can we get that skill? It looks like you can't check mark.
No.
Oh.
Nope. All of that. Yep. Your Cthulhu Mythos. Hey, Sam. So you've got that. The last thing you're really gonna do is
Susan doesn't want to fucking listen to me.
pick skills other than the ones you already checked, and increase those values by 20.
And how many of those?
4 of those.
I get to pick any 4 I don't have checked, increase the value by 20.
You can't hear?
Right.
Okay. And that's weird. I'm going to go with Brawl, so that'll be a 45.
Okay.
I'm thinking some kind of gun. What do you think, handguns or rifles?
I could
Rifles.
see you being... Yeah, let's go with rifles. That sounds fun.
So we'll get that to a 45. That's 2. How many you said? 4 total?
Yep.
Let's see. What else? Some other random shit. Let's do a mechanical repair, because that'll make sense to some degree. I can kind of fix the shit I build and whatnot. Did I just want something really fucking random? How many options are there in these skills?
Like a lot. I don't know.
I was just gonna roll a D whatever and see what came up.
Hang on. I'll close my eyes and I'll point to something on the screen. Natural world.
No. I'm gonna
No.
go spot hidden.
Okay.
Because it
Let's
makes
see.
sense.
60.
I think that's all.
Is ride supposed to be 50?
Yes.
Okay. Just lines. Not 500. Yeah, fine. There you go. Okay. Let's see. You've got your 70, your 260s. One, two, three.
My absolute top expertise is blowing shit up.
Okay. It looks like you're all ready to go, except for your luck. Go ahead and roll 3d6.
14.
Okay, so you have 65 luck. Wait.
Dick.
No, 70 luck.
Is that good?
Hey,
Yeah,
good
it's
job
pretty
on
good.
that luck roll. That was good.
Cool.
Okay.
Insanity is 50.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nothing else. Got it. Good.
Okay. Okay.
What should the credit grading be? Oh, you already put it in 40.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Got it.
One other thing, like I was telling Ryan, you're probably going to want to click on the green die buttons instead of the blue ones, because that will bring up the smaller window. Everything looks to be in order here. Okay.
What the hell are those first three?
The first three. Okay, so what you're seeing there is you rolled a 15. The first one is your that's a normal difficulty for you. So you have to roll 70 or below. So you have a 70% chance at any normal pyrotechnics roll. The second number, the 35, is half of that. That's a hard success. So you need to roll 35 or under in order to succeed on that. And the last one is an extremely hard success. So you'd have to roll 14 or below on that one.
Okay, so I had a hard success.
Right. So if I say roll pyrotechnics roll or give me a hard pyrotechnics roll, you're trying to roll under that 35.
Got it. Okay.
One cool thing about Call of Cthulhu is you technically always know what your odds of succeeding are. Let's double check something real quick here.
Hey, can the hobby skill be a skill that you already have proficiency in?
You cut off what?
Is the hobby skill, the hobby stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Can you have that in stuff
Yep.
that you're already proficient in? Did you hear me, Josh?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you.
So, like I was saying, like let's say I have persuasion or something,
Mm-hmm.
and it's at 60. Can I hobby in that and get an extra 20?
No. Nope.
No.
Your hobbies are distinct from the other stuff.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Don't worry, man. I can do random shit for some reason. I'm like apparently the technical guy.
Are you supposed to checkmark the hobby skills or not?
You don't really have to. Like, you technically don't have to check mark anything. Truth be told, that's not even what that box is for. It's just to help you keep track of stuff.
Ah, well, there you go. I checkmarked mine, so.
That's fine.
So just pick 4 skills and add 20% to whatever the base amount is.
I also
And then I
understand
think
why
you're
I
good,
only
right?
have a 20% list. I have tinnitus.
Tendinitis. I have athlete's foot.
Tentacle nitus. How are you doing over there, Kyle? You think you got it?
Yeah, I got all my stuff popped in.
Entertainment personality. The glorious Nippon. Let's see, Dallas, Texas.
Are you missing somebody? I guess we're missing Eric. But I guess he's not playing. That's why we're even doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go fucking crazy bitch before this even starts because my headphones keeps disconnecting because it's like really low battery and I have it charging, but it's like dying in the middle of it charging. And it's driving me insane.
Okay, so. Okay. So when everybody's ready, let me know. I'm gonna get some more.
Ready.
Okay.
There's a roll for luck, a roll for luck.
Ariba dirt.
Oh, right, yeah. Go ahead and roll for luck, Kyle. 3d6.
And you could also add star 5.
Jesus. Okay, so 13 times 5 is like 65.
See?
Boom, beautiful.
Yep.
Well, come on. We're all uneducated. We gotta be fucking lucky. Look at fucking Susan, 75.
Jesus.
Oh, hell yeah, we're lucky as fuck. We're all really fucking lucky. I got 65.
You might survive this. Okay.
Well, we can rig the rolls at least. Slightly.
I don't like that laugh.
This is true. For those of you who don't know, your luck is a measure of like random shit that might happen.
Mhm.
It also, you can spend your luck when you do dice rolls to increase or decrease your roll or any given roll by the amount that you spend. So if you want to increase or decrease your roll by 10%, you can spend 10 luck, but that's permanent. It may come back to bite you.
Being really lucky just makes sense. My character.
Fair enough.
Right? Is it charging better?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me what percentage is that. It just says charging.
Okay.
We'll
should be
find
fine.
out.
It should work better.
So, who's ready to die?
I'm ready to be a fucking
Super ready.
spooky ghost hunter.
I'm ready to be fed up with this shit and I'm just wanting to collect a paycheck and get the fuck out of here.
This is gonna be the video that revitalizes my career.
Look, guys.
Isn't that what you said about the last 6?
Yes, but those that have as good footage as we're gonna get tonight.
We're gonna find so many ghosts.
We're not gonna find any frickin' ghosts. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make up a bunch of frickin' noises like we always do, and then we're gonna make money. And that's why we're here.
No, we've heard ghosts a couple times and they were real.
That wasn't ghosts, that was just static. I already told you. We've done this a million times.
Okay.
It was probably just your stomach, which you can actually help by having a delicious dish made from BlueApron.com.
There's our sponsor. Now hit that thing every single time. We need money from them.
We need a lot of money. I am broke as a joke.
This is true.
This ad brought to you by Harry's Razors.
At some point in time, Tony will take the camera, point at himself, and go, I have a GoFundMe. Get me the fuck away from these people. And then point it back to the others.
Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, Shave Club.
MeUndies.com. Squarespace.
Purple
I
mattress.
listen to a lot of Casper mattresses. I listen to a lot of podcasts, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
And yeah, remember, plug in the Patreon at the end. Come on, man.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Support us on
Like,
Patreon.
let's try.
Click
Supernatural
that bell
Files.
to keep in touch with Supernatural Files.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
No idea what I'm
Okay, let's get. Let's get this dumpster fire started. Okay, so the four of you are the crew of the crew and cast of the Supernatural Files, a up and coming YouTube sensation, obviously. You've managed to secure the rights to film in a small town called Gamble down in South Carolina. Before you you're checking out an old place called the Fitzgerald Estate. Before you can really start filming, though, you've been informed that you have to stop by the town sheriff and get the all clear from him. So we basically open with you guys in your van, I guess. I guess it would be a van.
Mystery.
The supernatural
Oh, yeah.
van.
The supernatural van. The Enigma wagon on your way to this guy.
The Enigma wagon. Okay,
I'm guessing I'm guessing with that we had a contest for the most likes on a comment got to win.
Well, set the scene here. Are we at this guy's
yeah, he
house
did.
right
no,
now?
we're
or-
driving in the van. We're in,
Oh,
we're in
You're
the
driving in
wagon.
the van. You've entered Gamble, South Carolina. It's a rural community, lots of rolling hills.
Look, a pawn shop. Look, a pawn shop.
Pawn
Look,
shop.
a
Look,
pawn
cash-
shop.
Ooh, a vape store.
Cash for gold.
Man, is there a freaking
Firewood.
McDonald's, man? I'm already
Firewood.
hungry.
Another vape store.
Piggly Wigglies, as far as the eye can see.
Oh my god.
Alright, gang. This is gonna be just like every other time. We just gotta go to that sheriff, give him the little spiel, talk about all the revitalizing the community hoo-ha, and all the getting interest back in the town with the kids these days, and we'll be in there like no problem lickety-split.
Yeah, the kids these days.
You do realize that we're going to, like, hell, right?
What do you mean? What do you mean hell?
I
We're
mean-
going to some
I
house.
mean-
We're going to South Carolina. Have you ever been to South Carolina before?
I was born here. Yes.
It's awful.
It's not. I mean,
It's like
yeah.
only one step above Florida.
I don't.
Both
disagree.
geologically and, like, in every other sense.
There's only help
It is
with the
pretty
content. It has that southern gothic charm I hear all the kids into these days with the horror.
According to what the spirits told
Okay,
me,
let's not
we're
talk
gonna
about
have a good
horrors.
time.
Let's just get over to the sheriff. Come on.
So you pull into the parking lot of the Gamble County Sheriff's Office. It's basically, it looks almost like it used to be a post office, and in fact, as you're looking around, actually, you're pretty sure, yeah, this was a post office at one point. Brick building. There is sitting outside a rocking chair of all things with this like old man, sort of a scruffy white beard, and he's just sort of rocking back and forth, and you notice he has a rifle sort of like leaning against his shoulder. He seems to be asleep at the moment.
Wave to him.
Is that safe?
Is that the sheriff?
I
Here,
strut out
Go
of the
check and take
van.
that rifle before he wakes up.
I strut out of the van and I just go, "Hello! Are you the sheriff?"
He startles, staggers to his feet, and like starts brandishing his firearm, waving it around. Hang on, I got dogs. What the hell are these dogs doing?
It's part of the RP. He has dogs.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Hey, dog, shut the hell up. Guys, this place looks pretty rustic and boring, to be honest.
That's the
Look,
best
a
place
meth
for
house.
spooky things.
Which it's all about the atmosphere. Once we get into that house, we just set up the proper lights, get the proper little ambient little dust going from the lenses, and we'll get no problem.
And watch out for drug addicts and used needles.
Should I turn on the camera right now, guys?
Well,
Probably.
Absolutely.
I would say that sheriff is worth the views.
You never know when
He
the camera's
starts
gonna pick up good
waving
footage.
He starts waving his rifle around, and just sort of seems to be extremely startled. Everybody, give me a luck roll, please.
Oh God!
have to press buttons? Like the green one.
We're all shot.
Yeah.
Oops.
Wouldn't be the first time.
What is he gonna shoot all three of us? Come on.
Let's see.
He did say rifle.
There we go. That would be Zach. Okay.
Come on, man, I rolled a 96. You know how hard it is to roll a 96 on a D100?
Yeah, you failed.
Well, Kyle rolled 98. I guess I'll change my name to Scott Tucker.
So is it wrong that I want to throw something at my players tomorrow and D&D just has like a ridiculous like 1,000-something health?
So, the sheriff, or the old man, levies his firearm directly at Zach and pulls the trigger.
Oh shit!
Click.
Oh, I'm here for Super Net. Ha!
I hope they have another fucking character.
Click, click, click. It doesn't seem to be loaded.
Oh.
Dude, where the hell? Watch where you're pointing that thing. I'm gonna grab the rifle and like shove it.
Oh no! Don't let go of my gun!
You almost shot my friend.
Barreling out of the sheriff's office is a man in a white jacket, a white sort of Texan hat, and sort of white pants with he appears to be wearing boots, and he just sort of comes ambling out. What seems to be all the trouble here? Pappy, what are you?
He just nearly shot our host.
Oh no! Don't worry, Pappy's gun's never loaded. Ain't that right, Pappy? Pappy, what's the matter? I heard a noise. Pappy, sit down. Sit back in your chair, Pappy. Okay.
So you shoot at every noise?
Only when it gets startled. Sorry about that, Pappy. You okay? You want some lemonade?
Is he a war vet or something?
No, he's my father. Sheriff Wilford Whitfield at service. And he extends his hand.
I think it's a...
That's very alliterative.
No problem, Mr. Whitfield. It's all customary. I'm used to living that dangerous life, being a host of a very exciting ghost show called Supernatural Files. I'm sure you've heard of it. And I believe we responded earlier.
Right, y'all the ones who called ahead. Looking at the Fitzgerald estate, eh?
Oh yes, we are. Oh
Yes.
Let me get the camera. Let's
Reluctantly
just get
shakes head up and down.
already?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the camera equipment and turn it on.
Okay.
That was cold. I almost died.
So you start turning on the camera. Whitfield doesn't seem to notice, and he just keeps talking to you guys. He says, about that, there's been a bit of a hiccup in that whole situation. I'm not entirely sure if y'all should be going up to that there estate here.
There are actual spirits there?
Well, no, we're more concerned about horse thieves. You see,
I just put my hand on top of her head and just pat it and go, maybe next time.
yes, Mr. Hancock, who owns the adjacent estate, lost one of his prize horses last night. We haven't really figured out what's going on with it, but it disappeared in the middle of the night. We're concerned that somebody might have stole it, and the thieves may be in the area.
This could be some good stuff. I whispered to Zach.
Do you have a lot of horse thieves in this area?
No. There are not a lot of horse thieves in this area. Then again, there aren't too many award-winning thoroughbreds in this area either.
Interesting.
Dude, what if we
Mr.
catch?
Whitfield.
What if we catch the horse thieves on camera and then we put it on YouTube? It could be viral.
I would not. If you encounter any sort of suspicious
whispering.
characters like that, do not get them on camera. Do not engage them in any way.
Zach, it could be
Mr.
spirits.
Whitfield, we have filmed at just a variety of dangerous locales, and I'm sure you know not every town has its seedy underbelly, as it were. And I figure as long as we're in just the Fitzgerald estate itself and not around any horses, I'm sure we won't have any trouble running into horse thieves.
Yeah, right.
He arcs an eyebrow. Well, if y'all certain you want to go up there, fine. Just be careful. A lot of people tend to stay away from the Fitzgerald estate. And again, if you see any suspicious characters, don't go engaging them. Y'all got phones, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I pull out a page.
He pats
I pull out.
Pony on his shoulder and produces a flip phone out of his pocket. He's just like, a man after my own heart.
The iPhone 69. It's the latest model.
I assure you, Mr. Buffalo, that the first sign of any rustlers or dangers will give you a quick call and be out of there, no problem, no liability, suit, or anything. Don't you worry.
Yeah, about that, another thing. Try and be careful with that old place. It's valuable. There's talk of trying to put on the historical record and stuff like that. So don't go, blowing it up or setting fire to it. Or, be careful. Be respectful. The owner, while technically missing, or at least hasn't returned in a long time, still technically owns it. So
Don't worry, Sheriff.
Absolutely, for sure. And while we're talking about liability and such, I'm just going to just take a look at a few of these documents right here, and I'm going to pull out about 20-page just stack of liability forms and just point towards places to sign.
Give me a fast talk roll. Okay. He starts looking him over. Okay. So you're saying these are liability forms?
Oh, that's just very boilerplate. Everyone signs them. Just in case of any, freak accidents that never really happen. It's not really for me or you. It's really just for the insurance companies. You know what I'm saying?
I really feel like I'm not the one who should be signing this, but you know what? Fine, whatever.
You know how lawyers are.
I don't care that much.
That me either, to be honest. It's just getting out of the way.
Yeah, really, Mr. Cornway ought to be doing this, but fine. I'll sign this. There we go.
And I'm going to whisper to Zach, now we can set those fireworks off.
Oh yeah.
Now again, make sure you don't set off any sort of fireworks or do any sort of jackass-like stunts, okay?
Don't worry.
And I slowly slink backwards.
But then again, y'all say you got a ghost show going on, so I guess you wouldn't be setting off that many fireworks, right?
Yeah, of course not.
It
sir.
ruins the lighting. We
No,
can't see him on
you
camera.
never would need fireworks for a ghost show.
Yeah, we don't want loud
We
banging
need it
noises
really
while we're trying
dark
to listen
to
to
see
ghosts.
all the spirits.
It'll scare away the spookies, if you know what I'm saying.
And well, if you're looking for ghosts, you pick a good place. Old Fitzgerald place. A lot of spirit activity. Well, say there's a lot of spirit activity.
Sure, sir.
Right,
Sure.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Rolls eyes.
We're gonna get it all on this baby right here, and I just go and just pat the camera.
I'm so excited.
Pat's top of camera. But he looks to the old man in the rocker, and he goes, Pappy here actually is familiar with one of the former residents. Is that right, Pappy? Pappy?
The geezer. Someone on the geezer, he's gonna give us gold.
Pappy, why don't you tell him about the Kerwin incident?
So many. This is gonna be great.
The Kerwin. No, I don't want any. No, Kerwin.
I think Susan already told us about that while we were driving up.
Possibly.
Yeah, I've heard
Give
lots of
me
stories.
you can give me a intelligence roll, Susan. Or not intelligence, education. Sorry. Damn, okay. So, yeah, you would know that I guess it would be the former owner of the Fitzgerald estate was a man by the name of Arthur Kerwin, who went missing following the mass murder of his family.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories around these parts.
Mhm.
Crazy shit.
With a hard success, you would also know that the technically current owner would be a man by the name of Arthur Cornwaith, who was a famous archaeologist.
He worked with dinosaurs.
That's paleontologist.
Dang.
It means there's famous spirits in this house, guys.
Dinosaur ghosts.
So he's an Indiana Jones then.
I
Yes.
can't wait to talk to them.
If you want to try and steal Pappy's gun, you can give me I don't know, is there like a sleight of hand or something?
There is
There
a sleight
is.
of hand.
How
Okay,
the
yeah, you can
fuck
give me
would
a
you do
sleight of
that?
hand.
That's gonna be like the extra hard. He's fucking holding it.
But he's also asleep.
But he
No, he's
fucking
not.
shot us at the
Well, I'm
slightest
wait.
moment.
Like he also has no bullets in it.
Mm.
I'm gonna wait till we're walking out, if I decide to do it.
Fucking hell.
Mhm.
Let's get to the adventure before we do that.
Don't worry. After
But-
all the things he just signed, anything we do to them really is technically legal.
Besides,
give me a law check there.
Jackass style stuff.
A law check.
You want me to do a law check?
There's no fucking
Yeah.
way.
Super legal. Super legal.
Super fucking legal. You got a 10 in here.
Oh, you actually have a decent law. Good job.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like law. What's that matter, man?
Anyway, the sheriff will just tell you, yeah, if you want to know anything else, just let me know. But y'all be careful up there. I might come around and see how you're doing later on, okay? And again, stay
Yep.
safe.
Absolutely.
Nothing's gonna
So you
happen.
leave the room.
Make sure to bring us some of that delicious lemonade.
We're angels.
The best of
Yep.
angels.
And he heads back inside the sheriff's apartment.
Okay, guys, let's make our way over to that house.
Yeah, and blow shit up.
Alrighty, I'm just
we
gonna
can't
slip these.
disturb anything, guys.
What is put page 17 at the docket into my power of attorney folder and my files and perfect.
Blast out the door.
Wow. Just fucking wow.
You're a monster,
Okay.
Tony. You're a monster,
So
Tony, and that's why I like you.
You very slowly take Pappy's gun out of his hand. You now have one rifle.
Yes.
With
With
no,
no
bullets.
With no
I don't
bullets.
care.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, actually, hang on, because that brings up a good point. Does any whatever's credit rating? Let me know that.
I have 40.
40.
40.
Okay.
How do we do our credit rating?
Credit rating should be a ninth skill that you have, like class ability, or yeah, whatever.
Oh, mine's.
But was that something you could put
Mine's
into a
0.
hobby? Him, your credit rating be your hobby?
No, your credit rating is part of your occupation skills.
Let's say it's
Everybody has
40.
8 occupation skills and 1 credit rating.
Yours is probably 40.
It's probably 40.
Wow.
Okay. Since you all probably have 40, each of you roll me a d20.
A D20? That's not part of this game. Could be a good thing. Who knows? Rolling's
could.
weird in this game.
It could.
Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay.
Did I just become the financial backer to this fucking horrible YouTube
Yeah.
experiment?
You're the
Well,
you're the
no,
celebrity.
you guys have acquired a handful of bonus items.
Hmm.
Let's look here. You have, okay, you have 10 matches.
Who has this? Is it just random?
Let's see. The matches would be who got the 1? That would be Zach. Zach has matches. Scott. Scott has a crowbar, a hammer, or a shovel.
Definitely crowbar.
Is it a crowbar?
Hammer.
What was it?
A hammer or a shovel.
I kind of want a shovel. I'm gonna go shovel.
Okay. Tony has painkillers. 3 painkillers.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And what may be the most disturbing, Susan has a 5-gallon can of gasoline.
Hey, we have the perfect way to end this fucking episode.
Well, we can definitely fucking burn shit.
I'm keeping one match unlocked for that jug of gasoline.
Hey man, and I got the pyrotechnic skills to make this shit go off.
And I have a shovel.
And I just watched my campaign go up in flames.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. So, you guys pile into the Enigma wagon and make your way up to the Fitzgerald estate. Let's see.
Enigma
So,
way?
Susan got that.
Oh, just
so,
your battle cries.
okay, yeah.
Peel
So
out the
Susan
driveway.
got that.
Okay, that's still on the drawing board. We are not sold on Enigma away.
Okay, give me your best shot.
No.
Alright, that Enigma away it is then.
What is this thing?
Let's take a look here.
I did 3 damage to nothing.
You punched the
You
wagon.
punch the air.
Punch the back of the seat in front of you.
Okay.
You
So,
punched
on
him
your
for
way up,
saying Enigma away.
Yeah, on your way up, Susan is able to pull up a handful of documents that she was able to find online, thanks to that education roll earlier. Show 2 players. There we go. You first find this thing, dating 1974, Gamwell millionaire absent. Gamwell's most prosperous son, Arthur Cornthwaite, will not be seen at church over the next few weeks. Mr. Cornthwaite has apparently left the area for a time, possibly for a vacation or in relation to his studies. Some mystery surrounds Mr. Cornthwaite's departure, as it comes without notice. However, an inspection of his mansion and grounds by Sheriff Whitford have revealed no cause for alarms. The last person to speak to Mr. Cornthwaite was his attorney, Mr. Walter Dodge, on the 7th of this month. At that time, he gave no indication of his imminent departure, but according to Mr. Dodge, he did seem quite preoccupied, no doubt, with his travel plans. We all know well that, that besides being a Gamwell landowner, Mr. Cornthwaite is also a millionaire, a scholar, a philanthropist, and an explorer. He may well be off laying the groundwork for some future exciting expedition, or perhaps just relaxing for a time in New York. Gamwell citizens will no doubt remember fondly Mr. Cornthwaite's numerous donations to local charities and to the town library, and join with us in wishing him a safe and happy journey.
He's totally moved on to the other side, guys.
You also pull up this one. Gamwell family slain. Mother and 3 children killed. Police seeking missing father. Oh, you know what? I can do this in Legend of Korra voice. A tragedy of awful proportions unfolded today in Gamwell when Mrs. Gloria Kerwin and her 3 children, Harold, 5, Sarah, 3, and Susan, 2, were found brutally murdered on their estate north of Gamwell, the well-known Fitzgerald mansion. Deputy Whitford of the Gamwell County Sheriff's Office made the grisly discovery while making a routine inspection. I've never seen anything like it, the brave but shaken deputy told his reporter. They were all dead. The family had indeed been brutally and cowardly slain, struck down by repeated blows from an axe. Not even little Susan was spared from the hideous fate. No murder weapon has been discovered, and Mr. Arthur Kerwin, the child's father, is presumably missing. He is wanted by police for questioning, although fears are also held for his safety. Gamwell Gazette, May 17th, 1958.
Hey, Susan.
Need a little more excitement when describing gruesome murder.
Susan, maybe you're the reincarnation of that Susan.
It could
I
be,
guess.
and I'm come back to figure out the mystery of my family.
Alright, that is definitely going to be a scene. We're going to get a little seance going. You're going to do the whole, eyes rolling back your head, wide-eyed thing, and start
Anything
talking.
got the Ouija board?
Yes! Let me just bring out my... You want the gold one? You want the one with the green filigrees? What do you think will fit the scene better? What do you think?
Definitely silver. Do you have any
How did
silver?
I get here?
Alright,
That's
silver
it.
Ouija board. This will be great.
Tony's just standing there rubbing his temples, thinking, how did he get here? How did he get here?
Who knows?
This could be our best episode yet. Oh, the reincarnation angle is gonna be a cinch.
Oh, this is so good, so good. Wait, are we there yet? We gotta get to the house.
The road slowly goes from concrete, drab,
To grab.
gray of South Carolina roads to drab,
Hell!
gray
See?
stone.
We're in hell!
See, yeah, he's not wrong. Like, South Carolina is not that great. Anyway, you turn onto, like, dirt and gravel roads, and they start to wind through the forest. The pine trees here start to grow very, very close together, starting to block out the light. Even though it's probably 2 in the afternoon, it's pretty dark as you're driving through here. After about an hour off the main road, you finally come to the Fitzgerald estate, surrounded by a wrought iron fence. The grounds seem to be weed choked. It doesn't look like it's been well taken care of. So you park outside.
Oh, guys, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Who was driving?
Me, probably.
Okay, give me a drive auto check.
I don't trust any of these kids with the fucking kind of wheel. And I fail.
Yeah, unfortunately, you guys burnt a lot more gas than you thought. Your gas tank is on E and has been on E for a little while now.
Holy shit, why didn't we just take...
You're lucky I didn't drive into that tree back there.
I mean...
Now, you know that Susan has that extra 5-gallon can in the back.
I do.
Just saying. Yeah.
No, we're using that to burn down this entire fucking mansion when everything goes wrong.
Wait.
Yeah.
I didn't agree to that. We can't disturb anything yet.
We'll worry about worst comes to worst.
Don't worry, when you're dead, I'll take the gas can off your body and I'll take care of it.
It's not like I'm carrying it around.
We all whip out our handy cell phones and just Uber our ways out of here. No
Good
biggie,
idea.
no biggie.
Yep.
Yeah, give
I'm gonna
me...
check my signal.
Yeah, everybody give me luck.
I did pretty well. I got hard.
Scott's got signal. He's got 2 bars. They're slowly, it's wavering from 2 to 1. Yeah, so
And that's why I use Verizon, guys, not your
Exactly.
shitty AT&T.
Brought to you by Verizon.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
I have Boost.
Sponsored today by Verizon Wireless.
I have Boost Mobile. I don't know what you're talking about.
This means something, guys.
I have cricket. But yeah, so the Fitzgerald estate sits open to you.
All right.
So,
I'm gonna, like-
establishing shot.
okay, yeah, let's line these shots up. Who's going in the door?
Truck here. Here, let me get
Zach,
a
get in
wide
front of the
angle on
door.
the house.
Wait, guys, I have to do my ritual. I have to see if I hear any spirits first.
Before you
Oh.
start your ritual,
Okay.
could you get into the shot to where you're in front of the
Okay.
building
Oh, yes.
and
Okay.
rolling, go.
Okay. Oh.
Scott, give me an electronics roll. Working this camera. Okay.
We suck at this game.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
It's fine.
Spirits, talk to me of the Gamwell family. Are you here? Is there anyone here?
No.
Is there like static on it, or how's it recording? How did I feel?
You're not quite in focus. There's some little bit of static. The audio's kind of fucked up. But I mean, you're rolling, just not very well.
And as quiet as the grave, the cut. What's the Fitzgerald? Quiet as the grave, the Fitzgerald estate refuses to answer Susan Cobble's reply.
Perfect. Cut.
Beautiful. All
I'll
right.
take that shit to post, I guess.
This is not a good
We
sign,
can-
guys.
we
If
can-
they're not talking to us, then it's not good.
We could just add some shit in post. It's fine. We'll just put some spooky noises and something.
You still got that little dust speck lens flare filter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Reality
Build
TV.
I'll just put some scary music in the background. It should be fine.
Just Dutch angle the hell out of it.
Shaky cam apparently does well.
Exactly. Let's go. Let's take a shot inside, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Do I
We
feel
gotta
anything by the
set-
door? As I go to enter the front door?
Idiotic.
No, you do not feel anything as you near the door. As you approach the Fitzgerald estate, it is this 3-story Gothic thing.
What color is
a lot of the windows, all the windows, you notice the shutters on them are closed, and you can even from out here, you can see that this place has not been tended for quite a while. There's ivy growing on one side. Water damage is visible from outside.
See, a house like this just completely ruins the property value of every other house in the neighborhood.
I look around. Is there any other houses in this neighborhood?
You're not in a neighborhood. You're in a rural estate, and no, you see no
Yeah.
other houses.
It's an estate.
Now, you know that there is an estate that borders this one, but you see nothing like that right now.
Hey, have you guys seen that new It movie? This kind of reminds me of that haunted house thing.
No.
Nice. Yeah, we can totally. How can we work that in? Let's see here. Get some. Yeah, I'll hook us up with some ads for the DVD release and for the new one coming out next year. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna continue to roll.
Synergy going on. Yeah.
I feel like I've been here before, guys, in another life.
Was that life good? Bad?
I can't tell yet. I'm not getting any signals.
Our
Oh,
resident paranormal
this is,
researcher.
this is only, what, 3 more hours of this? Okay, got it. Let's go, guys.
We gotta get more footage.
Film is rolling. We only got limited hard drive space, right? Hard drives, right? We don't use film anymore, right?
Yeah, it's hard to. Of course,
Nope,
it's all
no
digital.
phone.
Okay.
Yep, it's digital, definitely.
All
Hard
right.
drive space, guys.
Let's get some nice shots of this foyer, and let's go ahead and get some good establishing shots. See where we can go from here. Let's go ahead and start exploring this place. See, find a good
Screw it, let's
spot,
just
see
go
what
inside,
seance
guys.
scene.
I'm gonna approach the door. Is anyone else there?
I'm already by the door.
Oh, yeah.
I'm slowly
Oh, yeah.
opening the door.
With that failed drive auto check, you guys have arrived here somewhat late. It's actually perfect time for filming. It's golden hour, but it also means it's going to be dark very soon.
Are we camping in this creepy house, guys?
We're not gonna go camping in the house. After this, we get some shots. And we'll just go to a hotel or something.
We're just trying to find the ghosts and solve the mystery.
Okay.
Gotta go
Well,
around
you
to
know,
the
we can
different
do
rooms.
we can do a basic tour, at least map out the grounds. I think we might have to come back and do a full day of shooting tomorrow. This doesn't look like something we're going to be able to cover just tonight.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's a
But it's like the
figure out-
perfect hour, though. Look at this lighting.
Yeah, but do you really think we can get through this whole house in an hour?
We could just make it up
That's
in
why
post.
we do the night vision, right?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely can get
Yeah,
some
we
night
gotta
vision
have it dark at
shots
some
while we're here
point.
tonight. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock out some of those night vision shots tonight, and while it's still the perfect lighting, maybe we go ahead and just do the seance scene, just because I think that's going to really be our center pin on this piece.
We gotta get
Susan,
shots.
give me an occult roll.
Occult roll.
Occult.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh,
Extra ring!
snap. So, with an extreme success, you know that this place, according to all records, is highly spiritually active. It's got lots of reports of death in the past connected to it. Seances would definitely have an effect here, but they want to be held late at night. You know, if you really want to do this, we're talking witching hour, 12 to 3, somewhere in there.
We gotta do seance,
Like,
guys, but we
But,
gotta do it.
but
like,
in a place like this, you're definitely going to get results.
there are ghosts here, 110%. I can feel it.
No such thing as ghosts, guys.
What there
It's all
is such
close.
thing as
Scott, it's okay. You don't know yet.
Right.
real ghosts, fake ghosts. Either way, she's feeling it, and she's gonna produce some great footage
So
if we catch her in
Yeah.
this.
Ghost. Okay, so, yeah.
All right, let's kill some time until we get to that magic moment.
We should get
Let's
some shots
footage.
of the house, like around the house, while it's still good lighting, so we get give everyone a view of what the house looks like from the outside.
Yeah, maybe there's a backyard, like a creepy shed or something.
Creepy sheds are my jam. Let's go.
Okay. So you guys start patrolling around the outside of the Fitzgerald mansion,
Mhm.
taking footage of the house itself and the grounds again, is what I'm hearing?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. So as you're going along, give me a spot hidden.
Everybody?
Yes, please.
Woo!
Don't worry, guys. Eventually, I'll. The only thing I'm gonna be successful at is stupid shit like stealing guns.
You rolled a fucking 10 for sleight of hand. Yeah, you weren't even proficient in it. That's hilarious.
Nor is it a hobby. I just like doing stupid shit.
So, Susan, as you guys are patrolling around, you do find. Number one, you notice that there's an awful lot of vegetation here. This place is really overgrown. But even amongst the vegetation, you're able to spot something hidden in the foliage. It is a wood chopping axe. Looks to be a little rusted, but in otherwise pretty good condition.
Guys, look at this. There's an axe over here. Someone could have died.
Wait, nobody touch it. Nobody touch it. Let me get a good shot of that.
Oh yeah, get that good shot, and I lean in from like the side after it gets the good shot. Some say that the Gamwell family in 1958 was slain by this very axe, or one like it. And the father of the family, Mr. Arthur Kerwin, is still missing, has never been seen again.
Do I get any
That's good.
dark energy feelings from this axe?
You can feel the dark energy wafting off this axe, audience.
You can give me a POW check.
Which one of us, all of us?
Susan. No.
Huh?
No readings, unfortunately.
No readings from this axe. But
We'll
it
cut that
definitely has
part
something.
out.
I know it. I might not feel it, but I know it has it. Does the camera show anything, Scott?
Ooh yeah, let's throw some alternate cameras on there, get some thermal mapping, get some all that magic you're good at, Scott.
Yeah, let me change this out here. I'm gonna switch up the different types of lenses and effects that I have.
Yep. Yeah. Sure.
Wait, before you get to the thermostat one, the temperature one, I whip out the can of compressed air I always keep handy, and I spray the hell out of the area around it.
Okay.
That shit as cold as possible.
Yeah, and I just film it while he's doing it. Don't worry, we'll edit out your hand and the can in post.
Perfect.
So other than that, you do spot a shed behind the estate, probably about 500 feet from where you guys are now. It appears to be windowless, made of wood. It is colored green, but the paint is peeling on it bad. And you can see the door is actually slightly ajar to it.
Is there like a lock on it, or is it just open?
No, the door. Well, I mean, there isn't a lock on it, but the door is ajar.
Oh
The
shit.
jar means slightly open.
Wait, guys, did someone pick up that axe?
No.
No?
Let's go get that axe and try to like open up this shed. Maybe there's some shit in it.
The door is open.
Door's open.
With a lock?
No, it's open. Like it's ajar. It's open.
Oh, so
It
the
has
lock
a
is...
locking mechanism on it, but it doesn't matter because it's
It's
open.
not. Yeah, it's not
Oh,
locked.
okay.
It's not shut. It is
Never
open.
mind.
Has a lock. It is not locked.
Got it.
It's not even.
Yes, let's look inside the shed. See what's in here.
The wind starts to pick up a little bit as you start to approach. Susan, you do start to feel something, a brooding apprehension as you approach this thing.
Guys, there's definitely dark energy in that shed.
It's probably just a crow. Named
No,
Orpheus.
no, I feel it.
It's a raven.
Same thing.
It's not. Same.
I know.
So am I blowing up the shed? Is that our finale?
No.
Yeah, that's a good one. When we're done with this, let's just blow up the shed.
Yeah, I mean they probably don't care about the shed, and they sign enough cars in that
No,
form
guys,
that
we
it'd be
have
fine.
to
Sign the waiver.
respect.
We're good.
We have to respect the spirits. We can't.
It's
destroy
a shed. It's not the fucking house. We'll be fine.
Let's film the
Just
shed
be
and
really
see
quiet.
how
Just be
respectable
really
it is.
slow, really quiet. Just film the shed.
Okay, Zach, let me get a wide shot, and I'll have you opening up the shed, and while I'm filming it, okay?
All right, gotcha. And all right, I get in position for the shot, and I've got my hand on the door. Here on the Fitzgerald estate, in the back we found a shed. A shed not 20 feet from the possible acts of the Jimwell family murder. And inside this shed, you will find... And I start to open the door.
You open the door to reveal a collection of gardening implements, wheelbarrows, old bags of fertilizer. All of this is barely illuminated by the ambient light sort of coming in from the doorway. Again, there's no windows on this thing. And the slight glow coming from your camera.
We find the farming implements used by very well damned souls.
I'm gonna turn on the infrared on the camera.
Yeah, you turn on the infrared in the camera. You can see into the dark room. There are sides, there's hose, a couple of sickles, basic gardening stuff. What you do notice, however, that there is a empty spot on like the tool rack. Give me a spot hidden.
Who?
Oh, you.
Me?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. You could tell in the outline of the dust that a wood axe would have been on this tool rack.
Hey guys, that's where the axe was supposed to be. I can see it on the camera right here. There's a small dust area thing.
A speck?
Spot.
A ghost?
Yeah. No, not a ghost. Just it's where the axe used to be.
Oh, okay.
You can see the outline of it here in the nice show season.
Mm-hmm. Do I get any readings?
No reading.
No readings.
But then again, you're outside of the thing.
So, should we take a couple of these in case we need them for something?
What the hell not?
What are we gonna?
Or we can always use them, you know what I mean, to set them out somewhere to add some flair and drama to another room. Put one of these sickles down, put a little fake blood on it, boom, you got a murder scene.
Oh, yeah, Tony, grab a handful of those sickles and knives, let's get work.
So you guys go in there and start raiding the shed.
I'm not gonna.
Yes.
Do anything.
I'm getting at least one axe.
Okay. Well, the axe itself you'd have to go back and pick up. There was only the one. But there are plenty of sickles and stuff like that, hose, rakes. So Zach and Tony, as you guys head in there to start raiding this thing, the wind picks up again and actually blows with enough to rock the shed. As it's happening, all those various sharp implements that are sort of hanging and resting against the wall start to rattle and sway in a somewhat eerie way.
Oh, that's weird.
Guys!
Number one, give me luck rolls. Okay.
Do I have to do it one too?
Fumble.
Just Zach and Tony. Okay, so Tony, unfortunately, one of those sickles actually like falls off its little hanging thing and starts to drops down at you, causing. Actually, give me a dodge roll. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
This fucking
with an
guy.
extreme success, you narrowly avoid. Yeah, never mind. You avoid the damage as the sickle comes crashing down next to you. However, the wind also manages to blow the door shut, plunging both Tony and Zach into pitch blackness with all these rattling implements.
Did I get the shot?
You got the shot of the sickle falling and all that stuff.
You get that shot, Scott?
guys! I got the shot.
Yeah, that was great!
Wait, guys, get out of the shot,
Zach,
though.
Tony, are you guys okay in there?
Yeah. I still hold on. And Tony starts to feel around. I still got both my balls. I'm good.
God damn, Tony, that was a close one. That wind came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I try and open the door to the shed because we're outside, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Inside, yeah. Trying to open it.
Yeah, you can open it. Yeah, you can open.
Okay.
Yep.
So, take the sickle, and I pick the one off that almost fell on me,
Mm-hmm.
and just walk out.
Okay.
And I grabbed that axe that was just outside of it.
Okay. Yep. So you pick up the axe.
Hey, let's go back into actually inside the house and get some shots over there.
Sounds like a plan, my man.
So
we
you
go back?
circle around the mansion on the opposite side. Does anybody? No, none of you are like that. Well, yeah, give me education rolls.
Of course, that's my lowest stat.
Yep.
Oh
It's
wait,
the
Zach,
lowest
you did
for a
it
lot
too.
of them.
That's hilarious.
So as you guys are walking around, you notice that the vegetation in the area is very thick. It's also very unusual for the area. You're noticing it doesn't look like a lot of the foliage you've been seeing around South Carolina in your time here. It looks almost tropical. Lots of large palm fronds and stuff like that. You even may recognize a few like tropical flowers that sort of
Jumanji?
grow around here.
Reminds
Jumanji.
me of Honolulu.
Why the hell is somebody gardening out here?
It
I
doesn't
don't know,
show
man.
any. It doesn't particularly show any sign of like gardening in that it's like super overgrown. So if it was like probably somebody may have planted these and they like the whole garden is just sort of overgrown now. But it hasn't been cultivated or anything like that.
Hey, can't blame we were planning these. Kind of helps find that depressing Southern Carolina feeling, doesn't it? A little more
Mhm.
tropical.
Yeah, it's nice and Hawaiian. I guess.
Yeah, it totally makes this whole place look a lot less dreary.
It's kind of
As you
weird.
come back around the front, the house stands silent, shuttered, brooding, cobwebbed by ivy, masked slightly by trees. The wind.
Our car is
rock-
gone.
Your car is still around.
That's so gas.
The wind sort of starts to rock the edifice a little bit. And as you're standing there, sort of staring up at it, getting the shots, and taking it all in, you get the vague impression, it may just be your imagination, but it seems like the whole building is slightly askew. It's not
Dude, this
straight.
building is like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Look at this shit.
I could fall.
I can fix that.
No, Tony. No. Can't do that.
I'm gonna get my shovel just in case we need to dig something up inside this house.
Sure.
inside the house. Okay, sure.
I'm gonna go grab my shovel from the truck.
I'm
You never know.
Wagon.
Wagon, whatever.
The Enigma wagon.
And then when you go to grab your shovel, you see Tony pulling out the rifle before we head in.
Tony, you don't even have bullets for that. What are you doing?
And then he flips it up and he holds it from the barrel side and goes, "Club."
Never ran into any squatters yet, but hey, never hurts to be safe. Never hurts to be sure, huh?
No
You
horse
did
thieves
hear that
either.
there were horse thieves in the area.
Yeah. No horse thieves.
I'm gonna strap on the. It has a hand, oh not a handle, a strap on my
Mhm.
shovel, and so I'm just gonna put it on like over my shoulder.
Okay. And you guys enter the Fitzgerald estate. Transfer you to the map.
Dun-na.
Okay. First off, you all can see things, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Very dreary, black and white, but yeah.
Oh, no, wait, hang on. Scott's not right. Hang on here. Here we go.
That'll be my shovel.
It's a shovel. How complicated could it look?
It's an army.
It has a
shovel.
strap.
You're Yorick.
Okay, people can see the map, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yep, so you open up the two double doors to this dreary hallway, sort of grand foyer kind of thing going on here. The first thing that immediately becomes apparent to you is the severe amount of water damage that plagues this place. Paint is peeling off the walls. You can see places where it's starting to mold and decay. But yeah, there's pretty like everything in here looks like it is either damp or has been damp very recently.
Zach,
Also very hard to burn.
Zach, you've kept up on our insurance payments, right?
Oh yeah. No worries. No worries at all. This place is this place is a dump.
Believe me, one nail in a place like this, and boom, you're out.
Correction, the sheriff we talked to is out. Ba-boom.
Well, let's stick together, guys, so we don't, fumble over something and pull a Zach in the shack,
There's only one
Or
reason
not
a
a
house
Zach,
could be
I'm sorry,
this
a
wet.
Tony.
Spirits.
What did I do in the shed?
You almost got hit by a
Sickle.
thing.
Well, come on, it's all for the fucking camera, man.
Oh, good acting.
Yeah.
That's why you're a professional actor.
Let's push forward, I guess.
Okay. Yep, as you take your first steps in, your footsteps manage to rattle a little bit of plaster on the ceiling, falls down slightly wet chunks.
Okay, is this where I
So
go? Ryan's one
as you're
shot to start
entering,
running.
there is a door immediately on your right over here. Here's a door, and over here's a door, and over here's a door.
Where do you guys want to head to?
I'm gonna open this door right here and see what we find.
See what readings I get.
Okay, so Zach is opening that door he's in front of.
Yes.
I'm getting a shot.
Ayo,
The,
demons.
door
It's
open-
me, your boy.
You open the door, which grinds against the wood slightly, swollen from the moisture, to a dining room. The tablecloth is covered in mildew and mold. There is still like silverware and a place set. The silverware is all tarnished. The plates are chipped and whatnot. You can see that there are shards of glass littering the table itself. Let's see. So it's Zach and Scott who are like filming in here and sort of talking about it and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Trying to feel for,
Okay.
spirits.
Okay. So while you do that, the two of you, Zach and Scott, give me spot hidden.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, so you, as you're sort of poking around here, you notice that those shards of glass looked like they belonged to a pepper shaker that was shattered into little glass slivers.
Death by pepper shaker.
Over here, you can also see that there is a door on the opposite side.
Where?
Sorry. Hang on. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. No wonder. Aha.
Alright. Somebody here doesn't like pepper, it looks like. Interesting. Let's check the next room. And as my way around...
Well, we know it's not a ghost. Ghosts don't like salt.
I'm gonna look
Do
around
we
the room.
see any
and
salt?
Is there any We're in a dining room, so is there any forks and knives and stuff like that?
There's a silverware placement, but the silverware is all tarnished. Did somebody ask about like salt?
Yes.
No, you see no sign of salt.
No salt.
No salt shaker or anything like that.
See, ghosts don't like salt.
Is
Or they're very
that
concerned
must have
about
gotten rid of
sodium
all the
intake.
salt.
Maybe
makes
he
sense,
had
man.
some problem, he had to cut back.
The doorway on the opposite side of the dining room opens into a kitchen. You can see that the place is in general disarray. There is no sign of like rotting food or anything like that. But like pots and pans have all fallen off the walls. You can see that like ladles and spoons and various sort of hanging implements, which were like above the stove, have all managed to fall off. In fact, the little sort of rack that was up on the ceiling that held them is actually starting to fall a little bit. It's come detached from the ceiling.
Now we're down to 9 matches.
Against the far wall, you can see that there are a line of metal canisters on a shelf, and at the far side, so in like the corner there, you can see that there is a door of some kind.
Any knives? No knives. Murder's got to happen in the kitchen.
Yeah, you actually do see like there are kitchen knives inside the drawers and stuff like that.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna take these knives. I'm gonna like just kind of spread them haphazard on the table. Just get a little shot, kind of make it look like it's like just knives everywhere. As a zan.
Okay.
We should also maybe set up, do we have any candles or something we could put out on that table, light some candles, make it look real creepy, and...
Well, yeah, what room were we gonna do this, like, seance thing in?
Probably one of the kids' rooms, definitely.
In the kids' room or the basement? This place gets one.
Definitely kids' room.
There's, again, 3 doors in this place. You got the door over here. Sorry about that. And doors over here and over here.
Wrong layer.
Okay, guys.
Sorry. Fine. Here.
Just don't go into the bathroom alone. That's when you die to the shit demon.
I'm gonna try turning on the sink. Turn on the sink's faucet.
The sink does not, like, there's no water. Like, you turn it and nothing.
Off, probably.
Alright.
No, it's not off. See, it's running right there down the wall.
Ironically, the water does not work here.
But it's all wet inside?
Yeah,
It
it's
is,
like
yeah.
damp inside the house.
It's moist.
Moist. Wet.
Why is this place so moist, guys?
So we can't
Doesn't
burn
make
it down.
much sense.
Because it loves having us inside of it.
I'm gonna open this door over here.
Okay, I'll get a nice wide shot from that.
Okay.
Pantry.
Panties.
That is the biggest panty I've ever
Pantry. As you come in here, you can see, again, sacks of flour, overturned, like, canned goods, no sign of any sort of, like, rotting food or anything like that, just, like, various canned stuff. Looks like this guy enjoyed an awful lot of Spam, stuff like that.
Oh, hey, I can use that. And I grab a bag of flour.
Okay.
Do you think this food is good?
I don't know. Is the flour any good?
Wait, let's taste it for the video!
Well, I'm not going to be eating this.
Probably like 50-year-old food.
The flour's not gonna work.
The previous owner, the last...
For what I want to
document
use
you
it for, it should actually work very well.
The last document you have about the previous owner was in the 70s. So...
Yeah. It's like
Alright,
50-year-old
so,
food.
I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm gonna eat one of these cans of Spam, and maybe we can get a Spam sponsorship afterwards.
There you go.
Okay.
You see,
So,
the
Zach,
great thing
Zach,
about
give me
Spam and canned goods in general. Oh, go ahead. What's that?
give me Constitution after you're done with your spiel.
You see, interesting note, canned goods can last for dozens, if not even thousands of years. As exemplified by this can of Spam we found in the pantry here. And, I always like a good can of Spam, so here we go. And I pop it, crack that baby open, and I take a big old bite for the camera, looking at the lens the whole time. What's it called?
Nice. Okay. So, yeah, you take a big old bite of it. You manage to wolf it down. Keep it down. It doesn't taste particularly fresh. And it's not like Spam is like the most delicious thing to begin with.
But that shit like lasts forever, right?
Hashtag
Yeah.
spam for spam in the comments below.
All right, she's probably part of the team. That was gold.
That was good. That was good, Susan.
Yeah. You're a star in the making. Perfect.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's get some more shots. Here. What's this yellow line right here?
That's where the doors
like
are.
if you see a yellow line from now on, it's
a door.
to donate where a door is. Yep.
Open this door slowly.
You want to open this door slowly?
Yes, so as to not disturb spirits. You know, that's my jam.
Okay. You grab a hold of the knob and you start to try to budge it. It appears to open inwards, and it doesn't budge at all.
Well, this door's locked, guys.
Wait, guys, I have a shovel. I'm gonna use the shovel to try
And
to pry
he's
open
gonna
the door.
disturb and break the door and everything.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
you shove the you try to use the shovel as like a lever to try and pry the thing open.
No.
Well, no, it opens inward. So I guess you're gonna have to use it like a battering ram to try and beat the door down. Either way, give me a strength.
I didn't realize it went that way, but yeah, I'll try strength. No.
Yep.
At least it wasn't a fumble.
Scott, you can't just brute force everything. Here, let me take a crack at it.
Hold on.
Damn.
But use the axe or something?
No, I kick it with, like, my foot.
Yep. It does not budge at all.
Nope. I probably
No,
did
that's not
something
gonna
bad.
work.
That's probably not good.
Here, let me see this lock. It's locked, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
You start trying to pick it. No, it doesn't actually have a locking mechanism.
It's just
Hey,
shut.
Why don't you just try and, take your axe, cut it down?
I don't have an axe.
Maybe we shouldn't break this house. Maybe that's not a good idea.
Yeah, no.
Okay, let's open this door over here.
and we'll come back around and see if we can get open later.
Okay.
See if maybe
Zach,
there's-
Susan, Scott, give me spot hidden.
Nope. Yep.
So Scott, you notice like as you guys are sort of leaving the door, you notice something that wasn't immediately obvious to you. That piled or sprinkled in front of the door is salt. You can actually see the discarded glass salt shaker in a nearby wastebasket, but it looks like somebody had spread salt around this area.
Hey, found the salt, guys. It looks like somebody dropped it when they were trying to go into that room for some reason.
Weird.
They're trying to protect against the spirits. Oh my
Let's get a shot. Right, Susan, get by that salt and just talk a lot about salt. Scott, get this perfect angle, low angle, great. Magic.
All right, as you guys can see here, this door, we tried to open it, it is locked, but there is salt spread out across the front of it. And that must mean the family must have been trying to ward against some evil demons here in this house. And that is truly terrifying.
I leave into the frame. Hashtag salt.
If there's any salt left
Salt. This
in
is
the
so
salt
stupid.
shaker.
You guys. There's no.
Was there
freaking
any salt
demons.
in the pantry?
I'm gonna disturb the salt.
No, don't disturb the
Okay,
salt.
you
No.
okay, you disturb the salt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to. It's like stupid.
No. Scott, what are you
Ooh, now the ghosts are gonna get us. Ooh. Maybe this will get something going.
I'm telling you, Scott, they're gonna be after you, and you're gonna regret it.
Shh.
Right, turn the thermal camera on. I'll compress air in that area real quick.
Wait. Before you do the compressing, do it without the compressing.
Yeah, sure.
Film that shit.
I'm filming that shit.
You're filming what again?
I don't know.
In
but I'm
front of the
filming
door
that
with the
shit.
salt
Oh, okay.
that he disturbed.
The heat camera.
In,
Yeah,
in
I'm
post,
looking for any signs of ghosts.
I'm sure you add super spooky music in post.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
cute. We keep saying that we're gonna add stuff in post, like we're even gonna make it that far.
So Tony, you said you were opening that other door. Is that what I?
Sure.
Okay. It opens to reveal a laundry room. You can see that there is a linen closet, sink, and some wash tubs, like old school wash tubs. There seems to be an awful lot of like black sediment in there.
Guys, this is the dirtiest laundry room I've ever seen.
But were there clothes in there?
I've seen
Any possible clothes?
There is a linen closet, but no, you don't see any sort of like you don't see any clothes.
I start going through the linen closet, trying to see if there's any cloths in here at all.
You open up the linen closet and just are immediately assaulted with bedding, clothes, you sort of like pillowcases, stuff like that, just towels,
Falling
all
on top.
just all falling on you. Looks like they were sort of here.
Gold mine! As I get like covered in all these cloths.
Oh shit! I yell as I'm filming.
The spirits are definitely out for us. We are disturbing the entire house.
While she's saying that, I'm like pointing the camera right at her face, and then I'm go back to the pillowcases.
just falling on Zach.
My arm shoots out of the pile, and I'm holding the handy dandy bottle of red food color I have on hand at all times. All right, let's doctor this shit up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to like Tony's face to see his reaction.
And I just start covering the clothes and bed sheets in just red food coloring.
Okay.
All right, Scott, you ready for the shot?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hit it.
Not a moment ago, I opened up this linen closet, only to find what appears to be blood-stained sheets.
Something
And another
falls in the
piece.
house. You hear a
Oh,
cracking
shit.
sound.
What was that?
Guys, did you hear that?
Wait, what the heck? It must have been the wind or something.
It is an old house, but
I didn't hear nothing.
it could be spirits, guys.
Not freaking spirits, dude. Shit fell when we walked in the door.
As long as you got it on tape, it's all gravy.
Exactly. You guys want to like look into the laundry room, or you want to go investigate that noise?
I think I got a good laundry room shot with that whole bed sheet collapse. Let's go check out that sound.
I'm gonna get closer to get a better shot.
Okay.
Be careful, guys.
What's in front of me? What is this thing? Is that a wall?
Yeah, I just drew the line a little fucked up. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Ignore it. So you guys want to go check out that sound?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you travel back through the dining room. The sound, it sounded like, came from one of the rooms sort of below that, so somewhere in here. Could have been from over here or over here, not sure.
Alright, it sounds like that sound came from behind this door. Alright, camera's rolling. We just heard a bone-chilling thud. Something in this house is making noise. And we've tried to do behind this door right here. And I try and open it.
The door appears to be locked.
Alright, cut. Let me go ahead and pick
Yeah,
this
do
bad
that
boy.
exact scene again for the other door.
Ooh, yeah, alright. Not a moment ago, we heard a blood-curdling thud. And we've tracked it down to behind this door right here. And I open that door.
Oh shit.
The door opens into a storage room of some kind. It's filled with junk, boxes, barrels, crates, so on. A large area of mold and moisture can be seen in the center of the floor. Otherwise, it looks like you see like spare chairs in there. There's a fold-up table off in one corner. Stuff like that. Looks like you, like if this place had a garage, this is where you would store stuff in a garage.
Are any of those chairs rocking chairs?
One of them is, but it's like buried underneath of like several other extra chairs that are like sort of fold up metal chairs.
Well,
All right, I try and dig it out. All right, we gotta do the rocking chair thing. We can't pass it up. Or if there's a rocking chair, we gotta do the bit. All right,
Good
let
idea,
me
good
pull this
idea.
bad boy out of here.
Okay, now make it rock.
Was able to pull it out with no complications.
Well, actually, Zach, as you're walking over to get to that rocking chair, the floor underneath of you groans suddenly, and then shatters, plunging you into darkness.
Yes. Okay.
Zach!
Oh shit, dude! Well, good thing I have this rolling. Are you
You give me
okay?
a- You can give me a jump roll.
Just don't fumble. Yeah, could be worse.
Okay. So you're going to take the full extent of this. 4 damage.
Oof. Zach, you okay?
Ah, Jesus Christ! I think it landed on my ass. Ah, did you get it on camera though?
I did get it on camera. That's gonna be some hits right there. At least 100,000.
Oh yeah. I mean, even if the rest of the video is a flop, that bit right there is gonna go viral. Jesus Christ, my ass! All right,
Yeah, you fell on
out of here.
You fell on what feels like rocks or something. And
You
as you're
okay, man?
as you're feeling your fingers, you can tell no, it's like sooty. I think you're in a coal cellar. You can ascertain.
Did you break anything?
But gonna find out in a second. And I stand up. And how far down am I? Am I able to reach them or?
You are about 15 feet down. I mean, so it's gonna be pretty hard getting up.
Wait, I got a strap on my shovel here. Maybe I can try to lower it down and pull you up. I'm not sure.
Oh, let's try, cause don't be down in this shithole much longer. Jesus Christ.
Wait, guys, maybe we can find a rope or something. Look around.
can use some of the linen sheets.
Yeah, if you give me a little bit, I might be able to make a ladder.
I don't know if we have enough time for that. But the sheets sound like a good idea. Maybe we can grab some of the tablecloths or something.
Well, just from the laundry, you know, this whole closet full of sheets.
Well, yeah, somebody go get it. I'm gonna make sure that Zach's okay here.
Zach, so you're down in there by yourself. It's pitch black in there.
Well, I'm gonna be filming this with infrared.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, you could see Zach down there, but Zach unfortunately is still essentially blank. There's a little bit of light from the camera, sort of beaming down in here, but it's a trickle in darkness. Zach, you think you hear something off to the side, and you actually hear like some sort of metal implement fall over.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Can you guys hurry it up? I think there's like rats down here or something.
That's not good.
Yeah, it is.
What?
So he said it was a coal cellar, right?
I grabbed a bunch of sheets.
Yeah.
Just how flammable is the inside of a coal cellar? Don't you know?
Well, it's full of coal, so it's actually
Yeah.
kind of flammable.
Yeah,
That being said, like you can still feel like there is a little bit of moisture here, not super bad. But give me a sanity check right now as you're stuck in this pitch black room by yourself.
I don't know how I ended up in this room again, but I'm here.
Extreme success. Okay,
Oh.
Zach, you're going to take the lesser of the two. You
Yeah.
lose 1 sanity. Yes.
I'm in the study.
Study. How'd you get in the study?
I don't know.
How did you get in this?
Get out of the study there.
It's not the first time I ended up in here.
Get out of there. I got the sheets.
Get out. Okay.
Okay. Susan's coming with the sheets.
I think I hit down one too many times at the wrong angle
all
or
right.
something.
Let's
It's
try
okay.
to tie them together and
Zach, here, CK, grab the sheets. We're gonna
Oh,
get these
here,
out of
here,
here.
let me see that. I think I can do that.
That'd be great. I think there's
I'm gonna
rats out here, or possum maybe. I don't know.
put the camera down on the ground so you can still kind of see us.
No,
I'll put
you
it into
hold
an
the
angle.
camera. I got this.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, and then I'm gonna help Susan lower the sheets down so we can both
Okay.
pull them up.
Yeah. You see,
Okay.
Zach, you're disturbing the spirits too much. They are out to get you now.
As long as we get into a nice hotel tonight and get some good footage, they can come at me all they want.
Mhm.
Just get me out of this
So-
fucking coal cellar.
Yeah, so did those were those sheets tied together?
We're
I'm
tying
going
them
to-
together.
I'm
Okay,
going to tie
okay.
them together and make like a little
Rope.
Okay.
loop for your foot.
Okay, person tying them together. Give me a dex check.
Okay.
That'd be Susan.
Okay. So Susan, yeah, you managed to tie them together and lower them down for Zach, and you guys just sort of pull them up. Yep, as Zach is lifted out of the darkness, and you guys are back in the little.
You okay, man?
Storeroom.
Yeah, I mean,
Down. You got dust all over you.
yeah, that's like coal dust or something, like a bad, like shitty barbecue. What's worse, I think I fractured my coccyx or something. Hey, I'll get an X-ray. I'm out of here, and maybe we'll own that sheriff guy's house.
Wait,
You know,
you fractured your what? Your cock?
my coccyx. My ass.
Oh, okay.
My ass.
Hey,
End quote.
anyways, my ass aside, that was a good shot. Let's keep on trucking on. We got so long until it's like midnight and get a boogie.
So let's just skip the rocking chair for now. We gotta go find these kids' rooms.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's maybe they're upstairs.
For the record, it didn't look like anything in here fell.
Am I able to reach the rocking chair from across the hole?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can go and like carefully step over the hole, pull the chairs aside, and like pick up the rocking chair if you wanted to, or access it in some way.
Alright, I'm gonna lug it with me. Not gonna fall down that hole for nothing, and I just lug the rocking chair with me.
Okay, Zach equips a rocking chair. Wielding a rocking chair, like you do. So where are you guys going? Sorry.
I'm gonna check this room.
I want to follow everybody.
Okay.
No, wait. Zach, here, you do the same bit about the falling, you know? The falling object.
Yeah.
Right here, this room.
Alright, perfect. Alright, let's crack this door open.
Okay, so you do your bit again. And
Oh.
open door behind-
Oh wait,
Yep.
not a moment ago, we heard a bone. And we've tracked it down to this room right here. And I set up the rocking chair, I give it a little push so it's all swaying back and forth, I scurry out of frame.
And then we walk back in frame. Oh my god. Did you guys see that?
Why is it moving?
It's moving.
Why is it moving?
It could be the mother in the rocking chair.
Nah, guys, it's
mother.
probably just the wind. It can't be a ghost.
Curvin, the mother of the family that was murdered here not 40, 50 years ago.
You hear something moving upstairs.
Ah,
Guys,
Jesus Christ!
there's someone upstairs.
Mrs. Kerwin? Mrs. Kerwin, is that you?
Over that horse thief.
Guys, there's no horse thief. It's not a real person. It's probably just like rats, or it's just creaking house, man. This house has been creaking.
Was
we
somebody
got
opening the actual door? Sorry.
Yeah.
That was me again.
Yeah, Zach.
For the cloakroom.
Zach did.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When you open up that door, there is a person standing there, clad in a dark robe.
Give a what?
What? Oh.
Yep.
So I really.
Yeah. Give me
okay.
sanity checks real quick.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
When you open up the cloakroom, giving your little spiel, there is a guy in there,
Oh shit!
clad in a dark robe.
It's just like it's just a propped up fucking cloak.
I like that. Like, we put the rocking chair in there. We gotta.
I like how you have the
The
lowest
shot.
and you fucking hard succeeded.
Oh god.
So it makes perfect sense because, as Ryan called it, it is actually just an overcoat, like hanging on a coat rack. Scares the shit out of you, but Susan is well in tune with the spirits and would never be fooled by something like that.
So what do we lose sanity?
Yes, Susan's losing 3 sanity. The rest of you are losing 5 sanity. Ooh, damn. That's interesting.
Oh shit, guys.
I still feel like I have a lot of sanity though, so I'm not too.
You do. However, when you lose 5 or more sanity at one go, something happens.
Oh.
Dun-na.
Here we go. I need intelligence checks from everybody who lost 5 sanity.
Oh my god, I have such a high int and I still fucking failed.
Actually, it's good. You want to fail this roll. Zach, unfortunately, is like you stumble back. You see this sort of dark figure standing there. Your mind wants to tell you it's just a cloak. It's just a crazy coincidence. Some of these weird things that are happening, things falling when you guys are opening doors, and mentioning people like setting up the rocking chair, but things actually start moving upstairs. It's all just a coincidence. You want to believe, but there's something not right. You can't put your finger on it quite right, and you start to become temporarily insane. So Kyle, you're subjected to a bout of madness. Oh goody.
I'm gonna check that tip insane bucks and sanity bucks.
Yes, go ahead and do that.
Beautiful.
Oh
Ooh,
goody.
1. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh,
let's
boy.
take a look.
Here we go.
boy.
Now shit started.
That's a yikes for me.
Take
Zach,
a
Zach,
look
it's
at
it's
that.
okay. It's okay. It's just the spirits testing us. It's nothing.
Oh, I'm
Nothing
really
big. Don't be
excited to see
worried
what
about
this
it.
effect is.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. So Zach, you have amnesia. You do not remember anything since leaving the what's his face, the sheriff's office. The last time you were safe for the next minute, you just have no idea where you are or what's been happening.
Who are you guys? Where am I?
You remember?
You remember us?
remember
Yeah,
who we
yeah,
are.
yeah.
You just have no memory of ever ever coming to this house, or why your coccyx hurts.
Scott, Susan, Tony, why are we here? What are we doing here?
Zach, we got in the
You
house.
okay, man?
This is the spirits that they're messing with his head. They're already onto us because we disturbed the house.
There's no spirits. Are you okay? Did you hit your head when you fell in that hole? Are you
God,
okay,
tell
sir?
me you're getting all this right. Like, this is the best act he's put on yet.
Yeah, it's rolling. Zach, but you're actually concerning me. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just you know.
Dude, we've
What
been
are we
here.
doing?
We're
Yeah,
here
we've
filming.
been here, but why are we here?
We're
Why
here,
have that huge
we're
camera?
here filming the
Filming
Gamwell
what?
estate.
Yeah, we're making a movie, man.
Yeah, remember the
We're movies. We're movie stars.
no.
I mean,
We're
a YouTube video, same
we're
thing,
making
though,
the
right?
video.
What's a YouTube?
Okay,
That's a
come on, man.
very good question.
No, this is the house where the family died and the father went missing.
Why the hell are we here?
We are doing the video. We are looking
Dude,
for the
we
ghost.
make
We're
scary
solving
movies, man.
the mystery.
Come on.
Why the hell would we do that? That's terrifying.
Wait, Josh, he knows that we make scary movies, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he knows. It's not that you've forgotten like who you are or what you do. It's just like from your perspective, you were at the office, you were dealing with Pappy, and then now suddenly you're here.
Yeah, so you knew why we're here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I misunderstood. I thought you meant like the last thing I remember. Like I only remembered from being at the sheriff's place.
Oh
up
no.
here.
There's that block. There's that gap.
I
Yeah.
meant like
No.
like all I knew was the sheriff place and then being here and no context. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
The last thing you remember is waking up Pappy.
When the hell did we get here?
We got
Where's
here.
Pappy?
We got here about like an hour ago.
Did
hour
I
and a
get his
minute.
shot?
head?
Like 2
I'm
hours.
gonna look at his head, see if there's any bumps.
Did he shoot me? Am I dead?
No,
Yes.
Was it a
no.
coma?
But we might
yes,
be.
yes.
We might be soon enough.
There don't appear to be any bumps. But you can give me a medicine check, Scott, just to see.
I'm 1%. Let's do this.
No,
Surprise.
no, look, like that's he's fine.
Okay, yes. Susan is able to diagnose. Yeah, he's fine. He's suffering from a little bit of amnesia, but he probably got jostled down there in that coal cellar, and his nerves are jumpy. It is a kind of a creepy place, so it's not unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Spirits
well,
are getting
that's-
to him.
Look, let's just hit the next scene. Go into that cloak room and talk about the cloaks or something. I don't know.
Something falls upstairs.
See?
It sounds like it fell like not directly above you, but like almost directly above you.
Dude, something fell when we walked in the house. Like, this place is creaky and just terrible. I mean, the freaking floor fell in. There's nothing up there, guys.
Oh, man, I hate to be the guy who that happened to. Sounds like kind of funny though. Someone just falling to the floor like that. Anyways, you're right, Scott. Let's get more footage.
There you go.
I start trudging towards the stairs.
Yeah, let's go up the stairs. Let's see what's up there.
Let's
I
go
mean, there's a
upstairs.
lot of noise.
Let's see what
Maybe we'll see something fall.
let's see what we hear up there.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Gotta find the little kids.
Yeah, so
room.
all of you get into a nice little group for me, so I can just move you all at one time. Stop moving! I hate you.
I gotta be in the back because I'm the one filming.
My God. But
Oh, where the fuck are we?
just scroll down.
Yeah, I see it. Can't you like ping us into there? Forgot how you.
Oh
do
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Shift, ping.
shift ping. Whee!
There.
Hey.
Do it again.
Only DM can shift players.
Do it again.
You want to shift ping again?
Whee!
Okay, so we're going up the
Okay,
stairs.
children.
How's the stairs?
The stairs creak under your weight as you head up there. Unlike the floor, which seemed to be pretty solid, the stairs seem pretty creaky, as does the balcony creak under your weight as you get up there. It seems enough. When you get up onto the balcony, you can see that there are a number of doors all around. And again, the sound that you heard, the crashing, seemed like it was coming from this general area over here. Yeah. Or maybe over here or something like that. You're not sure.
I'm gonna try to get a shot of like this area,
Mhm.
and like this area as I'm walking up the stairs.
Yeah, right now you guys are almost in total darkness. Unfortunately, like you've got the light
Infrared
on,
on.
or the infrared on the camera, but for the rest of you, it's really dark in here right now.
I go ahead and light a match.
Okay, you have a lit match.
Do we not have like a cell phone with light?
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
gonna look
turn on
for.
your cell phone.
Or
Is there like candles on the walls? Is
lantern.
that kind of this house or?
Do you have
Did
did you have
like,
flashlight on
the-
your cell phone?
The house looks like, or you can actually gas lanterns built into the walls. You're not sure if the gas would be on or if there'd be any left, but this place looks like at the time when it was sort of occupied, it probably at least was equipped for gas lighting.
Hmm.
Let's not ruin the ambiance with cell phone lights. Let's use a match. It'll have that nice creepy feel to it.
Yeah, we need a candle, man. Look for a candle in one of these rooms.
Well, I assume you, like, Susan would probably have candles. And
I
she
probably have candles. That's the
is
thing.
of that.
Wait, with the seance thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the match to light the candle.
There you go. Yep,
Although
so
it
you've
might
got
melt on
candles
you.
lit now as you navigate.
Okay.
Alright, should we check
Where are we
where the
going?
sound came from, or should we... Okay, so... I've got a great idea for a bit. Let's do that Ouija board seancing. Let's find a kid's bedroom
Mm-hmm.
to do that in. I know it's a crazy idea, and it's wholly original. I just came up with it. I know you'll just have to believe me on this one, but I think it'll work.
It'll definitely work in this house. that?
I thought Susan came up with that idea already.
I do not recall that at all.
It'll definitely work, Zach. Good
Well, let's
job.
open some of these rooms and see if we can't find a kid's room.
All right. I picked this door and remembering how. Well, I guess if we remember that creepy silhouette. Anyways, I kick it open. Hey, demons, it's your boy.
Okay, so are we opening multiple doors, or are we doing this one door?
One at a door at a time.
Okay.
So let's all open one door at one time.
I'm filming Zach.
Okay. So, Zach, let me go ahead.
I'll film down that hallway so I can hit.
So, Zach, you kick in the door to reveal a bathroom. Moisture is present in everything. The tub itself, you can actually tell the floor underneath of it is so rotted that you're surprised the copper basin here could even sort of like stay, or you're worried that it may collapse into the floor below. It's tilting to one side. This looks kind of not good right now.
I would not go in that
There
room.
are towels scattered all about, and you can see that there's a layer of dust on the medicine cabinet mirror, on which is scrawled, probably in with somebody's finger or something like that, a series of letters. The letters are NACL.
Where was that scrolled on?
It's written in on the dust in the mirror.
Ah. I definitely take a shot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, look at that writing on the mirror.
They're trying to talk to us.
CL. There's no telling what these cryptic messages could be trying to cryptically tell us. North Carolina? National Association of Cannoli Linguists? There's no telling.
Maybe it's those horse fuckers.
It might even be those fuckers.
Do I get any ratings in this room? The bathroom?
You're not really getting any sort of vibes in this room. It just seems to be, empty, quiet.
And with
wet.
cryptic messages written on the mirror.
Yeah, true. Actually, as you're sort of looking around, you notice that the ceiling itself is actually pretty, there's water damage, but it's actually fully intact. But,
All right, Scott, that was a great bit, but
Mhm.
I think this mirror needs a little more pizzazz. Here, I'm gonna get some of my blood.
Yeah, get some red dye on that shit. Maybe we
Oh
can
yeah,
pretend that it's blood.
oh yeah. I started sprinkling some of the red dye into my hand, and I just kind of start splattering it on the mirror to kind of get some spots of blood on there.
Okay. Yep. So you spatter food coloring on the
Mirror.
mirror.
Does anything happen?
No, nothing happens.
Okay, I'm trying to tell these guys.
Yeah, I film it.
Tony, you hear movement at the far end of that hallway, back towards the stairs,
Okay.
all the way down here. No, back towards this way. Yeah, down there.
They're trying to tell us something.
Yep. So you are presented with two doors, one heading to the north, one heading to the west. If you're talking, Sam, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, we haven't been hearing
I'm
you for
opening
a
the
while.
left door.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Left door. Okay, so that would be the
Top.
Don't you remember?
Yeah,
Always
yeah.
go left. You forgot.
You discover looks to be a very what used to be a very nice master bedroom. It's extremely expensively furnished. Has lots of clothing, personal effects, You're looking around. There's like a vanity, big mirror, stuff like that. Armoires, all of it seems to be suffering from severe wall damage. There's a nice layer of mildew on the mattress and whatnot.
Found the master bedroom.
Film it. See if you see the ghosts of the parents at all. I'm not gotta see them. They gotta be in here. They gotta be in here. Scott, are you filming this? Do you see anything on camera?
Right yeah. Calm down. I'm infrareding right now.
Okay. There's a hearth off to one side. Obviously, it's not lit at the moment, but there is something very curious sitting on it. Lined in a perfectly neat little row are 9 shotgun shells.
I'm gonna go over to those.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, film it.
That
Load them in the rifle.
Shotgun shells on a rifle.
Sounds like it works.
But
lucky
come
don't.
on, here, come over here and take a shot. Line these up, and then I'm gonna pick them all up.
Okay. As you pick them up, you notice something a little strange. They seem to be awfully light. You can tell that they have been partially disassembled. The powder in them, now that you're looking at it, has all been scooped out. And you can see a small little pile of it sitting there, nice and neat, on the hearth.
Has it been replaced with something else?
Nope, just empty cartridges right now.
Dude, this sounds like shit that we went through not too long ago.
Yeah, let's not go through that.
I apologize.
No.
PTSD right now.
No, it's funny.
I pick up the empty shells.
Out the corner of this window, I see.
If we can just find some salt.
I was thinking the same thing, by the way.
Mrs. Kerwin, are these the shotgun shells that they used to kill you and your family?
You can give me spot hidden rolls. As Susan is speaking to the spirits. Oh, snap.
Ooh.
So both Tony and Zach, you guys notice as you like. I remember somebody just said that they were looking for salt.
Yes, me.
Yep. Well, how appropriate. You do notice that there is salt lining each window, like along the windowsill of each window, and along the in front of each door. There's a thin line of salt.
Like to scoop some of it in some of those shotgun shells.
Okay. You scoop salt into shotgun shells.
We're just fucking opening it up for the demons.
Oh my god.
We get a close-up of this salt on this windowsill. It's gonna be on each one of them. Oh, this is creepy. This is good.
No, see, this is a great sit for the end of it. You take this, we find a shotgun, you shoot me with it. It looks, all big and explosion-y, and it looks really bad, and it's only a little painful, but it's okay.
The room to the south, you hear something moving around in there.
This is good stuff, guys. We're gonna get a lot of hits.
This one?
Especially with these movements I'm getting up on.
Back in here. Sorry.
Now, guys, think about
Susan, the room right next to you, someone's moving.
You hear scratching.
No, but it's probably rats, dude. There's so much shit.
Or a
in
dog.
this house.
They have a dog.
this. They're speaking to us.
Oh, let's get a shot of us scaring some of the rats off. That's always great for setting the scene. Like we get that,
Good idea.
play the little scene of the rats scurrying away. It'll really gonna set the tone for a segment. All right, I'm gonna open this door and scare some rats. 3, 2, 1, ha! And open the door.
Okay. You open it up to a simply appointed guest bedroom. The mattress and linens and all that are neat but water damaged. You've got a little table there off to the side, and scattered all over the place are black handprints.
What the fuck is that?
A hearth is situated on, technically you guys can't see it from your angle.
It looks like this is the perfect room for your seance.
Whoa, guys, what are we looking at?
Look at the
Tiny little
ambiance.
black handprints.
They're trying to tell us something.
Dude, I
They
wonder if
almost
somebody
look-
beat us to this.
They almost look like they're just the right size for an infant.
This must have been the little kids.
Oh, come on. You know what happened? I bet some other YouTuber already freaking hit this before we did. And they probably
Also-
planted this.
Note for later, getting a prosthesis little baby hand for an effect like this, that's gold. I need to get one of those. Also, Jesus Christ, that's creepy. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's probably fucking paranormal extreme. I hate those guys.
Little Harold, Sarah, little Susan, are you guys in here? Trying to tell us something?
From your angle now, Susan, you can see that on this far wall there's a hearth and stuff like that. Fireplace. You
mean a hearth?
hear... actually, give me listen rolls.
Fail everything.
Ah, shit.
So you guys can hear that there is something like moving around in here, but only Zach can ascertain that it seems to be coming from underneath the bed.
Alright, so it sounds like the rats are underneath the bed. I'm not sure how they didn't disturb all these handprints. Also, make sure we get a good shot of those handprints. Those are gold. We'll have to keep that in our back pocket for the next episode. Alright.
Yeah, we don't even have to do anything in post for that.
Yeah, no shit, this is great.
Like I said, this is the perfect room for the seance.
Oh yeah. First, I gotta get these rats out of here because as great as it would be to have one creep on in during the seance, having that interrupt a take would suck. So, right, I'm gonna get down there and scurry these guys out. Make sure I get a little. They'll probably go out from under the foot of the bed, so we're going to kind of center the shot there. I'm gonna scoot on down here and
Yeah, I'm gonna get a shot from this angle.
yeah.
Be
Ooh,
careful,
yeah,
Zach. Be careful.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. I punched a rat before. Let's do this thing. All right,
You zoop down. You stoop down there, Zach. Looking down. You hold up your candle to illuminate underneath of there. You don't see much, but you can see a vague silhouette back towards the wall. Dark and far too large to be a rat. A pair of little beady eyes reflect the light of your candle back at you. Now I need Scott and Zach to give me luck rolls.
Luck?
Luck, yes. Okay. A creature, a thing, with tiny little human hands, black fur, and beady little eyes comes darting out from underneath that bed and scampers over to Scott and actually starts climbing up of him. Scott, you can give me a dodge roll if you want. As this thing comes lurching at you, lunging at
If
you.
I want? What if I don't?
If you don't, you'll take the full damage probably, assuming I hit or I
Oh,
succeed.
there's a problem here.
Oh yeah, I'm succeeding.
Wait, so how do I dodge?
You roll the dodge skill.
It's not working.
That's strange. Oh, it's probably not filled in for you. What does it say for your
It says dodge, and then in parentheses it says half dex. So should I put
Okay,
25 on it?
Yeah,
Because my dex is 50.
correct.
Okay, well I failed.
Okay. Yep. So you all watch in horror as a soot-covered raccoon comes leaping out from that bed and just charges over to Scott and starts scampering all over him, chittering, chirping, and like starts clawing at him.
Can I punch it?
You can try to punch it. First off, give me a sanity roll as this thing comes like leaping across the room at you. Okay. So first
I
off,
have such a high sanity, but it doesn't fucking matter.
okay, so you lose 3 sanity, and you're going to take 4 damage from this raccoon.
Okay. Ah, fuck! Ah,
Scott,
fuck!
Scott!
It's been off me!
I flip my axe upside down and try and bat it with the handle.
Okay, give me a brawl check.
Brawl. Where's brawl?
I will also try animal handling
brawl,
if he
sorry.
fails.
Okay, yeah, you swing wildly and just don't even hit Scott. He's too busy like lurching around from this raccoon attached to him.
Get the fuck out of here, you giant rat!
So I'm gonna try animal handling.
Okay.
Is that a thing?
Other skills, animal handling, 5%.
So Tony approaches and does like this, like tries to do
He
this.
just tries to
really
put his
bad-
hand out and grab it.
Yeah, no, it's not having it. It just like scurries under Scott's shirt now. It's now like
Okay.
clawing at you with little raccoon hands.
I
I'm
think
gonna,
you're
like,
making
I'm
a
gonna
friend.
punch this thing and throw it off of me.
Okay, give me a brawl. Nope.
Wait, is he rolling on the ground?
Hey, everyone, just start beating up Scott, trying to get.
I try and kick the raccoon
Just
off.
hold still and let him leave.
Oh, there we go. Wait,
Okay.
unarmed attack?
Punch the raccoon.
Does that count?
So you managed to successfully hit this raccoon for 2 damage. You punch it off of Scott. Scott, give me a luck roll real quick.
So they don't get punched.
Yeah.
Yeah, you punch this raccoon off of Scott. It hits the hearth with a sort of a snapping thud and just goes limp.
I'm still filming. Holy shit, guys! Look at this thing.
You notice little handprints forming a line between where the raccoon came out from under the bed and over to Scott.
All right, cut the tape. We really don't want to get a bunch of animal rights people on us for beating the crap out of
No one
raccoons.
wants to deal with
Yeah.
Peter.
We'll just cut it out in post. I'm gonna keep filming.
Okay, this is how I got into ship for Tin Men and Me Square.
Look, we'll just cut it out in post. It won't even be a thing. Let's just keep filming, guys.
All right.
The handprints must be from the raccoon then.
Well, shit. There goes my theory that somebody else has been here. Well, actually, that's good. That means less competition.
Yeah, and might be easier to make a baby hand prop, so you could just get like a dried raccoon hand or something.
Yeah, let's just take the dead raccoon and use its hand.
Yeah, you read my mind, Scott. Yeah.
Good
Who's
idea.
Who's gonna carry the dead rat? The dead raccoon.
I'm not gonna disturb the poor raccoon.
I mean, is it
I'll
dead?
do it.
Can I-
What am I doing with it?
We should probably bury it.
We're gonna
Okay.
hold on to it
I
and
just pick it up and just hold on to it like by its tail. Like, what am I doing with it?
Tony walks over to the hearth, picks up the raccoon, and when you do, you suddenly hear this like click sound. The wall that Tony is standing on revolves. See, Tony disappears, and a bare wall replaces him.
Tony? Tony?
the fuck?
Wait,
Plunging
what just
Tony.
happened?
So let me grab a hold of Tony here.
Did he just, like, find a secret entrance to something?
That was some Scooby-Doo shit right there. Were you filming?
Yeah, hell
Knocking
yeah.
on the wall, like, hello?
Yeah.
Tony? Can you hear us?
us?
Hello?
Tony?
Tony, you can hear like muffled sounds on the other side. You hold up the candle that you've got. You're in this really narrow, tight, confined space. Give me a education.
Ooh, that's the bad part.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. So you're in this random, weird, cramped space, but you are fortunately not alone. You have a friend. Sort of like leaning against the wall, a axe at his side is a skeletal corpse. Give me
Hello.
a sanity check as you're locked in this confined space with a corpse.
Now, when I took off the 5, do I take it off the left sanity or the right?
Should be like your. It
Left.
should probably be the left one.
Left.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because that would have been a success if I hadn't taken that 5 off.
Yep.
4. Lose 4 sanity. Trapped inside here.
And I'm just going to start talking to the skeleton. Hello. How long have you been here?
Can we hear him?
You can hear like muffled sort of sounds on the other side.
The hell is he doing?
Tony! A knock on the wall.
You hear a knocking on the wall, Tony.
I knock back.
I do
How
like
does he do that?
I do like the classic. Come on.
And you just hear muffled, fuck you!
But he had to have like hit a switch or something to get through this wall, right?
Put down. I dropped the raccoon.
Okay, you drop the raccoon.
And I guess I'll grab the axe out of the skeleton's hand.
Okay. You have an
Thanks. I think I'll borrow that. I'm gonna try and find whatever switch I hit.
Okay. You can give me a spot hidden. The guys on the other side can do the same. Okay. Scott, you do find a catch in the floor. It looks like there's some sort of mechanism that would revolve this wall. However, it doesn't seem like the catch is currently flipped. So right now, Tony would have to flip it from his side in order to sort of activate it.
Hey, Tony, can you hear me?
Ah!
Tony, there should be a switch on the floor, maybe, to revolve the door.
Okay. Try and find the switch that I'm hopefully hearing him talk about.
You rolled a spot hidden and you're like padding around trying to find it. You're not really finding anything. Just these damp walls. When your hand like touches something like noticeably wet, like very damp, and you sort of pull it off and it's like soaking wet.
That's disconcerting.
You hold up your candle to the wall to sort of investigate, and you can see that the wall is actually like it's not red, so it's not blood, but the wall is bleeding moisture right now from that spot. You're visibly watching it darken.
Zach, you got like a axe from the backyard, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Let's just chop down his door. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck this. Hey, Tony,
Careful.
just try and get to the side of where we were at. Watch out.
Dude, this is gonna get so many hits.
Tony, give me a listen check.
Not bad at that either.
Ooh.
Okay,
Wow.
good. Yeah, so you can understand what Zach's saying, and he's telling you move away from the wall that revolved and back towards the wall that you notice is getting darker, damper.
Yeah, guys.
So people are taking access to the wall, is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Yep. That's exactly what we're doing.
Imagine
Okay.
you use your shovel like an axe, right?
Nope.
Okay, Zach, give me an axe check, or I guess it would be a brawl. Okay, you take your axe and you like dig it into the wall and it sticks in there, puts a gash, but I mean it's gonna take a little while to cut through it like this.
I'll try from the inside, I guess.
Okay.
I have an axe as well. Same thing, brawl.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yep, your weapon sticks into the wooden wall, and you guys are like tonking away at it, like taking out chunks, but I mean it's just gonna take a while. Susan.
Why didn't someone take a crowbar earlier, I wonder?
Susan, as these guys are like hacking at the wall like savages, the opposite wall, back towards the pillow and the bed and all that, you notice that one is starting to darken. There's a dark spot starting to form there on the wall.
Guys, they are speaking to us. Look, guys,
Speaking of
over
what
there.
now?
The wall
I film it.
getting darker.
Mhm.
Guys,
Yep, sure enough, you're filming it, and yeah, that spot is getting visibly darker. Plaster
did you guys
starts to
hit a
peel
pipe?
off of it.
Guys, did you think about it? Why is the house all wet when you would think it because of rain and it's this old house that's been abandoned, but the roof is completely intact. There's no water dripping from the ceiling, is there?
Nope.
And just everything is wet.
There could be like rusty old pipes and they burst.
No, everything is wet in the house, Scott. Think about it. There's only one
Bursted
explanation.
pipes.
Ghosts.
What?
Aliens.
Aliens.
the spot on the wall near Tony and the spot on the opposite side that Susan's currently looking at suddenly crack, splinter, as moisture starts to bubble out from behind the wall.
The fuck is going on?
I step back from it. What is this science project bullshit?
Dude, take the axe out of the wall and hit it again.
I'm not gonna hit that thing.
I'm gonna. Well, then hold my camera, and then I'm gonna grab the axe.
So
and try to
the moisture
pull it
you guys are worried about is over here, and for Tony, it's over here.
Wrong layer.
out. Wrong layer.
God damn it, Tony. You guys, yes, thank you.
Oh, I thought it was like okay.
Yeah. It's not like bleeding from like where you're cutting it or anything like that.
I'm gonna grab the axe and just try to hit it again.
Okay.
I'm trying to remove the axe from the wall.
Okay. Yeah. You remove the axe from the wall. No problem.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna try to hit it.
Okay. So you walk over to that moisture spot. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well,
No, where
I'm trying to break out a.
Tony.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, go for a. Give me a brawl. Okay, yeah. So you get a not you like grip it in two hands and one big mighty swing, and sure enough, you're able to cut a gash into the wall just thick enough that you can actually like see into that little room beyond it.
Inside, you do not see Tony. Then all of a sudden, his face pops out. Here's Tony!
The three of you give me sanity checks.
Fuck.
Not really. Got it. Okay.
No, give me sanity checks.
We actually.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Holy shit.
Fuck off, Tony.
Sorry, man, I tried to help you.
That was a good bit.
Wait, did you film that? Zach, you have my camera.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Nice. Okay, well, let me have that back, and you can have this back, and I give him the axe.
Absolutely.
Now, maybe we should keep hitting this door, or let me see if we do we have a light of some sort?
I should try to talk to the spirits, see what they're saying.
Can we try to see through the hole and see if we can't like spot that little spot? That
Give me a hard spot check, Zach and Scott.
No,
Can I get out of here now?
Nope.
Tony, now that you have light, give me another spot hidden. Boom. So you guys can't really get a good view in there, but the extra light is helping Tony enough that you can see the catch in the wall. And you reach down to pull it. Susan, did you say you want to go communicate with that spirit spot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
As
you
soon
approach
as the door
it.
swings open, I go, "Hey guys, I made a friend
so
in
as
there."
As they're trying to find that catch, what do you say to it?
Kerwins, are you here? Are you in the walls? Why is everything so wet?
Okay. Tony, you find the catch, you grab it, and just as you start to pull and Susan utters that, the two spots on the wall explode as moisty, like sickly greenish yellow fluid forming rough pseudopods, dripping tendrils start bursting out of the walls. Let me go ahead and add these two to the thing as we go into combat.
We're going into combat.
Wait, this game is combat?
This game has combat. So who has? Give me dexterity. Who's got the highest dexterity?
Probably me.
Yep.
I've got 70.
70.
80.
Okay, so let me do the initiative.
50. Think. I think mine's 60 actually.
Oh wait,
No, mine's 50.
Where? Yep. Add turn.
Get out
So
of the
Susan,
wrong
who had
way.
70? Sorry.
I have 70, and I think Sam has 70 also?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do.
Maybe we make a roll, see who gets better.
No, we'll just do Tony first, then Zach.
Alphabetical.
But I'm no longer in here, right?
You're pulling the catch and the wall's about to.
Okay, good.
And we're not in like the spot where it would catch us, right?
That's correct. You guys can back up enough. Scott, what's your dexterity?
Mine's only 50. Mine's the lowest.
Okay.
I didn't put any points into dex.
Okay. So Susan, you're up first as this slimy pseudopod.
It's the spirits. What the fuck do I do?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Completely forgot. Give me sanity rolls. That.
Can you get us to the right place on the map? Fuck.
Finally.
Oh, there we go. Never mind.
Okay, so Tony.
Oh, sanity roll?
Yeah, sorry.
I
What
actually
happens
did-
if you fumble a sanity
Susan-
roll?
Okay, that's appropriate. So Susan and Tony both fuck it up. For the people who pass. Oh, god damn you.
Well, somebody
2.
hard passed. Zach hard passed.
Yeah, but it doesn't technically matter for sanity roll. Pass or fail. For the other people though, 8 sanity for
Oh, fuck.
Woo!
Tony and Susan, and then I'm gonna need intelligence checks.
Let's see.
So is low int, like, good?
Low int is typically not good. Fail. Okay. So Tony. Okay. So it's typically not good, except in the case of sanity rolls. Yeah. So let's see. So Susan passed it. So Tony has a bout of madness.
Woohoo! I'm gonna
Sam,
burn
roll
down
me a
this
D10.
entire house, guys. Roll a D10.
Yep.
10.
Oh dear. That is.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, door. Oh, boy. Fucking Tony's gonna kill us all.
Yeah.
He does have a shotgun.
Oh no, I have a rifle, but that's
And
not
an
the
axe.
scariest
He has a
thing.
rifle and no ammo, and ammo but no gun.
But he has an
You
axe.
realize
As
that
an
I-
axe from a skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Fucking axe.
you don't know. None of you have realized that I have already picked up one thing that I can make an explosive with.
Was it the flower?
Yes.
The flower? You picked up a flower?
Like a
Bag
bag
of
of
flour.
flour.
Tree.
How
Ever
does
heard
a
of the
flower-
principle of a dust explosion?
Interesting. Okay. So, give me another D10 roll.
Eight.
8. Okay. So you, as you're watching the moisture sort of like burst out as the pseudopod forms, you just suddenly realize that you're.
I left the stove on back in my house, and
Well, no, it's like you know you have to get out of here. That whatever that is bad juju, man. It's death incarnate. It's worse than death. But you can't leave.
Don't worry, I plan on getting out of here and destroying this whole house.
But here's the thing: you know you can't leave.
Oh,
Not without your friend. Not without Arthur Kerwin here. You have
skeleton?
developed a mania for that skeleton. You cannot. You will now. You're obsessed with it. You don't want to be parted from it. You don't
hey guys,
want
I got
to,
this new. I got
have
an
it leave
idea
your
for
side.
our video. Weekend at Bernie's meets horror.
Now, all my instincts are saying that this is just a recipe for another PR disaster, but I'm loving it.
You can also ascertain,
I'm gonna
Tony,
start running.
as this pseudopod sort of breaking out. This is not ghosts. This is not spirits. This isn't human. Susan, on the other hand, is convinced that this is a spectral, spiritual apparition. These are the ghosts. This is their souls are crying out. They need your help, Susan. You're convinced of that. As we go to so top of the round is Susan.
We need to find out how to help them. Guys, they're here to ask us for the help. How do we help you?
Oh, God.
The hell is that thing?
I'm getting the fuck out of here, guys!
Oh God! What is that? Don't even tell me.
So what are you what are you doing, Susan?
I'm going closer towards it
Okay.
to
Give me a persuasion roll. It sounds like as you're trying to reach out.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So
I'm not gonna
good
hurt it.
tentacle. Good tentacle. Good pseudopod. Nice pseudopod. So Susan's not really with us right now as we go to Tony. She
Okay.
tries to talk to it.
So, given my newest development, I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm not gonna jump on. I'm gonna jump off of the turning door,
Mhm.
grab the skeleton, and try and ride the pseudopod.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I'm gonna just leave this, guys. I'll have the film. I'm getting a million views
So
later.
you're going to try and ride the pseudopod. Okay, give me a brawl check to try and grab a hold of it, so that you'd be able to like mount it and but first you're going to have to grab a hold of it. Okay, so you flail out trying to catch this thing. It
Oh, that's that one. Okay.
yeah, you grab a hold of it for a second, and then it just sort of like collapses into moisture in your hands. Your fingers, however, start to tingle and sting. 1 point of acid damage from this acidic tendril.
So do
It
I
doesn't
take-
seem to really hurt the pseudopod that much as it starts to basically sort of reform.
Damn it. Well, at least I have my friend.
True. Goes to Zach.
But I think I'm also trapped in this room now.
All right, Sky, you got whatever the hell this thing is on camera.
Dude, fuck the camera. Let's get out of here, man.
As long as we got one good shot, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, as long as we got a good shot.
Guys, can you open? Like, let me out!
Ah, Jesus Christ, Tony. All right, how much movement do you have per turn?
Like you can move into another room. You can move from one room to another as like normal movement, or you can quote unquote dash for 2 rooms.
All right, I am going to move towards Tony and try and drag him off of the Cthulhuid monster.
No, you have
No,
to
wait.
just pull the catch and, like...
No, the monster's in the other room.
He's
There's
in
two-
this
two
one. There's
monsters.
2 monsters.
There's 2 of them.
There's one here.
Oh,
You just don't
there's
see it.
another.
and-
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
currently in the tiny room with one.
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah.
was on top of that one. Oh my
No.
god. there's
And
another one.
there
Okay.
was 2 dark spots in the wall. One.
Yeah.
I need you to open and pull the catch so that I can get out of the tiny room with one.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull that catch then, because if he's in there, he's gonna die.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that catch.
Give me a dexterity check, I guess. Like, because you're gonna have to reach through the hole and try and like pull it from your side.
No, it's on the other side. Remember, I pulled it before.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, you can just pull that catch. The door revolves, putting Tony on your correct side, clutching the body of the skeletal in his arm.
Does that put Zach on the other side?
I'm assuming, like, now that you guys know about this, you can step out of the way and don't have to get like caught in it if you don't want to. I mean, Zach, did you want to go back there?
No.
You sure? I mean, I don't mind.
No.
Movie over here. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Party pooper.
yeah. I mean, like, all cool kids are doing it, but I mean, whatever. Goes to pseudopod. Pseudopod is going to do what pseudopods do. They use harden. That's a
Oh,
metapod.
hell yeah. It's gonna attack Susan. We're all fucked.
Oh, look, another one of them. And
And
as
my
I'm
shovel.
saying this, you also notice that literally wrapped in my left arm is just
This is a
skeleton.
fucking skeleton.
And I
Oh,
pick up
another one.
I pick up the left hand and I wave.
Does my shovel do more damage than unarmed?
Yes, your shovel will do 1d6 plus your damage bonus if you have any.
I'm not sure what that means, so I'm gonna go with a no.
How does one
Yes.
have a
No,
damage
it has
bonus?
a higher damage dice.
Yeah, your normal is 1d3. Your shovel does 1d6.
Yeah, the shovel's gonna do more damage.
But no, I understand that. You're talking about like some special damage thing. I was like, I don't think we.
Oh, no, I
Uh,
don't think you have one. It would say on your sheet like there's a spot for damage bonus towards the center of it. I think.
Yeah, but how would you get that?
Oh, that's automatically calculated based on your strength and your size combined.
Ah.
Pseudopod. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that pseudopod hits Susan. Grapples. And what's it?
Now, I'm not
Okay.
exactly sure. How many hit points do we have? Is that automatically calculated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be.
It's on hit points. It's above
I
one.
have currently 13 out of 14.
It
I think you have 10, Susan.
yeah, okay, yeah. Makes sense.
It's above one.
Okay.
Well, you did have 10.
Yeah, I had 10.
Until now you take 3.
Good.
Acid.
Good. Wait.
It's
attacks.
slightly acidic, and it also like constricts you. So Susan is now
Gotcha.
grappled by one of these.
Is it the same kind of status as D&D?
I mean,
Zero?
like, essentially, yeah. She's not going to be able to break out of it, or I mean, she can try and break out of it, but she's not going to be able to move until that grapple is broken. Obviously, goes to Scott.
I'm going to say fuck all of this. I don't really care about any of you except for maybe my friend Zach. Fuck everything. I'm out. And how do I move out of here?
You get one free move, to a different room, or you can dash to try and get to a second room.
Yep, I'll go here, and then I'm gonna. Where do I go from here? Can I go downstairs?
Yeah, you can rush to the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you get to the stairs and come to a screeching halt as you in the dim light of your candle, like something's not quite right. Like there's a glistening down those stairs, and you hold it up in front of you, trying to get a better view. And the lower floor, you realize, is covered, flooded with about 2 feet of writhing, pulsing, greenish slime. Forming up out of it is a massive bubble that pops and forms a mouth with teeth that look too human to really be comforting, and it lets out like the bleeding sound of a lamb. A second sort of mouth kind of forms out of it and lets out the sound of a goat. All around you can see like reddish pustule sores start to form and then explode into eyes, as it's just this teeming morass of constantly forming, decaying, dying biomass. Yes, that is a window. Unfortunately, Scott's gonna need to give me a sanity roll.
Okay.
Okay, that's a success.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So you're only going to take 8 points of sanity.
Only 8?
Only 8.
A D12?
A D12, yeah.
Only
Bonus
8.
success.
Which means you go a little
The
bit.
other one, a D20?
Yeah.
God.
As again, the entire lower floor coated in like 2 to 3 feet of just
Why can't I
squirming biomass. And now give me an intelligence.
Great, yeah, a really high end, so this is gonna be good.
Extreme success.
Wow.
As it dawns on you, like the horrific realization of what's happening. It dawns on you as you're standing there, you're looking down at all of this, that the stairs creaked when you went up them. The balcony creaked. All the floors up here were creaking. Well, except they stopped creaking a few minutes ago, right around the time you got into the guest room. But the lower floor didn't creak. But all the walls are wet. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ, it's in the walls. It was probably in the basement. It's just been watching you, stalking you. You've been just right in its clutches this entire fucking time. It's massive. You're not even sure where it came from. Roll me a d10, please. As you're just realizing that just how fucking apt you are right now.
Wow!
Okay. And now roll me another d10, please.
Hey, this is my skeleton, got it, not yours.
Well, hang on. Yeah, hang on. Let me take a check here. Was that what you rolled there, Sam? Was that a 4? No, you rolled an 8. Okay.
Eight,
Yeah. Okay. So 4 is. Oh no.
Oh no.
So, Ryan, you've developed a blutomania, which is the compulsion for washing and cleaning oneself. Especially like you feel sick and gross right now in this mildew infested house. You need to get clean. You need to get clean right fucking now.
Okay.
Maybe acid. Acid will clean.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
As we go to Scott.
I'm Scott.
I'm sorry, Susan. Sorry, Scott was just now.
Oh yeah.
Top of the round.
Top of the morning to you.
This can't be the Kerwins. They would look for our help. Why are you doing this? Can I try and get out of the grapple?
Okay, you can give me dexterity, try and like slip out. You can give me strength to try and break out. Okay, yeah, you successfully like slip out of this pseudopod's grip. You still have your movement.
Okay. Guys, we have to get out. Maybe these things were what killed the Kerwins.
Whatever they are, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna go towards Scott.
Okay. So you're running into the next room, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So you get up to Scott. Give me another sanity roll.
Oh, I'm great at those.
Oh. Oh dear. That's a fumble.
That's a fumble.
And this is when we all die, guys.
I'm right next to you, Scott.
13 hang on, that's not quite right. So because it's a fumble. 15 sanity loss.
15 sanity loss.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And now give me an intelligence check.
Where's my? Barely.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna say in your like dazed environment. Let me. Okay. Yeah. Well, that wouldn't change anything. Okay. So 56. Yeah. So you are just blasted with this horrific, again, writhing biomass sight. Give me a D10 roll, please. You're just like, oh man, I'm super glad I got away. Oh no.
Oh God.
Is that what I think it is?
Stop laughing at us.
Yeah. So yeah, you come you like slip out of the grip of this pseudopod, convinced it's not the Kerwins. You come rushing down. You're just like, man, I'm really glad I got away from the pseudopod. As you stare down there, and you can just see this churning mass. And yet, as you're staring down in there, Susan, it seems random, but you realize it's not quite random. There's an order to it. There's logic to it. It just takes the proper perspective. It takes freeing yourself of certain constraints of symmetry, of time, of space, of logic as humans comprehend. But there is a semblance there, and a hunger that you start to feel. A hunger for consumption, for destruction, for a red mist of rage descending upon the afflicted investigator, and he or she explodes in a spree of uncontrolled violence and destruction, directed at their surroundings, allies, and foes alike. For the next...
So you are going to destroy the building.
For the next 1 minute.
How long is a round?
As you get your wish, as you go full yandere.
Scott! This is why we're here, Scott! We have to get in it.
Get away from
To get in that slide.
Goes to Tony.
Okay, so me and my new friend here totally have to get out of this house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the quickest way I can see to get out of this house, being a stuntman, is straight through this window.
Okay, give me a jump check.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna put the skeleton in front of me and go, ah! Damn it!
Your foot clips the table as you're jumping over it. You crash headfirst into that window. We'll have this. Okay, so you take 3 damage from shattering through the glass windows. It slices you up, a gash down your arm, and then you go tumbling 2 stories. Give me a dexterity check.
Cool.
Oh, good. So let's see. 2-story window fall is. Where's my chart?
Hey, still, first one successfully out of the building. As long as I don't take 10 damage, I'm okay.
Fine, 4. Okay, you take 4 damage as you come crashing onto the ground.
Ow! And I landed on a skeleton.
What was your maximum HP, Sam?
14.
14? Okay, yeah, you're fine. You suffer any major wounds as you go crashing. You are prone on the ground outside the mansion, clutching your best friend. You 2 are safe. Goes to Zach.
Jesus Christ, Tony, what's wrong with you? Wait up for me, you assholes! And I run out to the other room, and what do I see?
You see this bubbling, horrific morass. It's like starting to make progressively more noises now. Every once in a while, it'll make the sound of like a cooing dove, bleeding goats. It's just like a zoo down there. Give me a sanity check.
Oh.
That's not good.
No, that's
Or
an
it is-
extreme
I don't know
success.
anymore.
You're good. You're good. Well, I mean, it's still a D12, so I mean, it's not that good. Oh fuck. Okay, that's 8. And then give me intelligence, please.
Ooh.
Fail. Okay, yeah. So you're just like looking down there. It's horrific. It's terrible, and it's like totally going to go like YouTube is going to go crazy for this.
Holy shit, Scott, you getting this?
I'm not filming anymore.
Hold the camera at least.
Yeah, the camera's like, yeah, I'm holding it, but
Roll me a D10 there, cop.
I guess I never turned it off, so it's still filming. It's just like
It's-
all jumbled though.
Oh, good. It's all Blair Witch style. 9 is the opposite of the one, so that would make it a phobia. Give me a D10, please, Kyle.
What we got?
What's the number? 4. Okay, that would be. Oh no. You develop a new phobia. You have a crushing, horrific, absolute fear of moisture.
Oh my god!
Of moisture, slimes, molds, stuff like that.
We have to join the slime, Zach. We have to get in there.
Off, Susan, I'm getting out of here! Do I have any more movement this turn, or am I donezo?
Let's see. You moved into another room, so yeah, you're donezo. You still
Okay.
technically have you still technically have like an action if you want to try and do an action.
I'm gonna fling my axe at the mass below.
Okay. You fling your axe at the mass below. Give me a throw roll. Okay, you take your axe, you heave it down into it, and it just like lands in it and starts to sink uselessly.
Hey, you slimy bastard!
Goes to this thing as the titanic mass of this creature slithers, oozes, creeps up 2 steps, leaving only about 8 steps between the rest of you, between it and you guys on the second floor. As we go to Scott.
Get down there, Scott.
Oh,
Scott.
huh?
We lost Scott.
I was paying attention to the candle and I'm playing. Okay. No, I'm not going down there. I'm gonna go straight to the bathroom because I know that's where I can clean myself. So.
No, Scott.
Okay.
Scott, where are you taking my camera, Scott?
I'm going straight to the bathroom.
Okay, yeah, you rush into the bathroom. Sure enough, you try and clean yourself off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the sink here.
Okay, the sink, you turn it. No water comes, but you hear like this groaning and this splurting sound. And then moisture does indeed start coming out of the sink. However, it's sickly, it's green, tinged with yellows and purples. And as it starts to pool in the basin there, it forms a rough, sort of like, it almost looks like an octopus sucker. It's sort of this like sucking, puckering orifice thing that lets out the cry, not dissimilar to a whale, as it just starts to bubble and burble in the sink. You realize the shit is it's in the pipes. The water's not off; it's just in the pipes.
Hmm. That's not clean. Is this a window?
It is.
I'm gonna try to break that window and jump through it.
Okay, do you want to try and break it and then drop down, or do you just want to jump out?
I'm just jumping. I'm just yelling, "That's not clean!" and I'm jumping out a window.
Cool. Give me a jump check.
No, not very good.
Your foot clips the windowsill as you jump through. You're going to take some damage to the tune of. Where's my dice roll?
So it's less than 7.
Music keeps stopping. Stop stopping.
What
Continue.
did how much damage did Tony take? 4?
You take 3 from crashing through the window itself. Then you can give me a dexterity check to tumble as you fall. Yeah.
I'm gonna die, guys.
You take 2 as you land on the hard ground.
Okay.
What was your max HP?
11. I'm at 2.
11. Okay. You also suffer a major wound as you come crashing down. Let's see. Head to.
By the way, my insanity, is it temporary or indefinite?
It's all temporary right now.
Okay.
If it goes indefinite, I'll let you know. Let's see. So we've got. Roll me a d6, please. Okay. As you come crashing down, Scott, you come down like you try to roll with the fall. Unfortunately, you come down super hard on your right arm, and you feel a sickening crack in your sort of terrified, half-mad state. You don't quite feel the pain, and you kind of shrug off the protruding bone coming out of your arm. As we go to Susan.
Wait, before you do that, I'm gonna get the blood and I'm gonna start rubbing it on me. As
Try to
I'm
clean
cleaning myself.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
That's terrifying. Okay. Susan! Goes to you.
Zach! I'm gonna run up towards him and I'm gonna like choke him and press him against the wall. We have to join the slime, Zach! And I'm just gonna continue to like fucking choke him and press him against the wall harder and harder.
Okay, this is the definition of a fight here. So, Susan, you can give me a brawl roll. Zach, you have the option of trying to dodge her or trying to fight back. If you fight back, you might possibly damage her.
Brawl.
Oh, I am gonna clock this crazy lady out, no problem.
Interesting.
You both rolled the
Exact same.
So you both are. So you're like grappling Zach, and he's breaking out, and you two are just sort of grappling with each other as she's trying to get a hold of you. Zach unfortunately can't like shove her off or anything like that, as they're just sort of tumbled to the ground. Just like it's sort of like movie like roll where he'll roll onto his back and she starts choking him, pushes her off, rolls on top of her, starts choking her, and they're just slowly sort of like da sort of it. As it's goes to Tony's turn. So Tony, you're on the ground with your new buddy, with Mr. Bone Jangles there.
Yeah, I am totally just gonna take Mr. Bojangles, dust him off a little, and walk over to the car, take that gas can, and start pouring it in the car.
Okay, so it's gonna take like the whole move to get over there. And yeah, but you can definitely pull out a gas can, and you are preparing to gas up this baby.
Fuck these crazy fucking YouTube kids. What the fuck is a YouTube?
Me and Bojangles, man, we're gonna get out of here. Nothing else.
Yo, I'm gonna get out of here with you too. I'll sit down.
Goes to Zach.
I'm going to throw her off me into the writhing mass below. Is that just a brawl?
Yeah, it sounds like another contested brawl. Okay.
Brawl.
Susan, do you want to fight back or dodge?
Fight back, because I'm just fucking crazy.
Okay.
So, brawl. Oof.
Okay, yeah, so Kyle, you're able to get a hold of her. Go ahead and roll damage.
How do you roll damage here?
I think it's for. I don't believe you have a damage bonus, so it's just 1d3 for you.
You got a 3.
Oh yeah, you sure did. Okay, yeah. So you just deal 3 damage to Susan.
Yeah, I only had 1.
Yeah,
I only had 1
What
health.
is there? Ah.
Oh, you only had 1. Okay, you
I only
just
had
knocked
1
this.
health.
You just knocked this crazy bitch out.
All right. I stand up and I look around. I see that the way that Scott ran is towards a bathroom with running water. Not running water, but running tentacles. Behind me is another wet-ass tentacle monster. But the other is a massive bedroom. There's another window. I'm running for that window.
Okay, just you. Yeah. You're just running. You're going for it. You're not going
He's
to.
asking if you're trying to bring Susan's unconscious corpse.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, cool.
Fuck that bitch! She's fucking crazy anyway!
Okay, so you run into the master bedroom. Give me a jump check.
Oof.
Okay, clip the window. You guys are really bad at jumping out windows. Let's see.
Well, because we don't have jump. None of us have jump.
I have jump!
You
Okay,
son of a bitch.
3 damage to Kyle.
How much damage you got on you?
I got 4 health left.
Okay, and now give me a dexterity.
You can be like 2 health with me. It'll be easy.
Oh, nope.
Negative 2.
Fucking
Oh, man.
splattered.
Yeah, you go through the window, clip the windowsill. Unfortunately, like you don't like clear the window quite right. You hit the window and you go slamming your head onto the side of the building, and you actually just more like tumble. You hit a couple of branches and an awning on your way down, and you just you're alive technically. You are unconscious. I don't think you're technically dying. No, wait, that D6. What's your max HP, Zach?
11.
11. Okay, no, that gives you the major wound that now makes you dying. As we go, so you're unconscious, badly broken, you have a major wound. Let's see what's going on with you.
It's one of
Oh,
best.
cool, broken leg.
And the last thing you're gonna see as you're hobbling out is us driving away.
Unfortunately, he's not even gonna see that because he's unconscious, broken leg, bleeding out from a horrible wound in his thigh.
As I'm like hitting those branches and awning, I'm just like, comment, subscribe.
Like.
The entire house starts to shudder as we go to Scott. Scott, you can see the timber on the building are starting to crack. Oh, okay.
I'm not looking at that shit. I'm
Now
fucking
you're looking at it. You hear them
running
crack.
straight to that goddamn car.
Okay. Yep,
You
get to
probably
the car.
heard a thud of Zach falling out the window, you know?
And I'm gonna get in the passenger seat.
Okay.
Nope, there is a skeleton currently in the passenger seat.
I sit with him. I don't care. at this point. Actually, what do I see when I see the car? Is it just
When you get there, you see you see Tony with his like clutching the skeleton. The skeletons in the passenger seat, and he's holding a gas can as you come rushing up. Holding
And
your
he hasn't
broken
started
car.
pouring yet, or is he done?
What'd you say? Sorry.
I was pouring in the car.
Yeah, he hasn't quite started pumping gas yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to take the gas canister from him and start pouring it on myself to clean myself.
Anybody have matches left?
Okay. Tony, do you give him the gas can as he comes up?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna struggle for it. I'm gonna try to take it.
Yeah. So this is a brawl. Do you want to dodge? Or fight back.
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. So Tony, roll a dodge, and Scott, go ahead and roll a hit, brawl. Okay. Yeah. So he comes reaching for the gas can. You're just like, fuck no! What the hell are you doing?
You gotta
Susan.
get the fuck out of here, Scott. What the fuck?
I need to be clean, please.
Susan, so technically you're unconscious. Come around in a couple of minutes. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Especially, I guess, like you start to come to just as you see this glistening morass, like coming. It's managed to come up the stairs and it's now inching its way around the corner, burbling at like extends a pseudopod that forms the rough shape of like a child's hand, and then quickly sort of turns back into muck as it's inching its way around the corner towards you.
Am I still like fucking crazy or back to normal?
Give me a luck check. No, you are no longer insane. You have 1 hit point.
Uno hit
Actually,
point.
yeah, you have 1 hit.
Uno hit point.
Oh, that's right. We can like push rolls and do all this shit.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There's actually a lot of mechanics we haven't been doing.
We have not done any.
It's fine.
Where?
I shouldn't have drank so much. I could have told you about these things.
It's like inching towards me, right? I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh God, what happened? Oh, those are not the right spirits. We gotta get out of there. Where'd everybody go? What the fuck?
The
You just see
crude mockery-
3 different broken open windows.
the crude mockery of a face sort of forms in it, and then just quickly disappears for a second, followed by another one, and yeah, it's just this burbling mass.
It ate the Kerwins. Oh God, I'm gonna try and fucking run out of the window.
Okay, give me a jump check.
Oh fuck. Oof.
Nope.
Nope.
Another one.
I'm netting it.
So you run for the window, you hop onto the bed, and you go to jump out the window there. What's your strength score?
70.
70. Okay. Yeah, you managed to smash through the window.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna take a little bit of damage here.
It's actually
I have
pretty smashed
1
on
hit
mine.
point.
You have 1 hit point. So you how do I want to do this?
You smash
You-
through and you're unconscious before you even hit the floor.
you
Landing on Zach's body.
I'm gonna say you jump for it and you just don't quite hit the window. You hit the window's sill, like smashing your head against it, and then fall through the window, highly unconscious, and just fall into a crumpled. At the bottom, let's see, 5 damage. That's enough to give you a major wound. Hey, your max HP. What's your max HP?
11.
11. Yep, that's enough to give you a major wound. Let's see where it is. Oh, good. 2 broken legs. As you come crashing unconscious, you're also dying. So this is good. This is good. Goes to
Good.
Goes to Tony. Yeah.
Pouring gas into car.
It seems like Scott's really eager to get that fucking gas can from you.
But I extremely well dodged him.
You did. Let's see. What's the fucking roll for trying to pour gas in a desperate situation?
Operate heavy machinery?
That sounds about right. Yeah, give me operate heavy.
Cool. I actually. Damn it!
Ah, fuck. Fuck.
Okay, so you're looking for the you rush to the back of the van and you go for the gas cap and you're like fuck, It's on the wrong side. We go to Zach. Oh, who's dying? Give me a Constitution check, Zach.
Da-da-da-da.
Okay, you are still unconscious and still dying. Goes to the entity who starts to. The house shudders again. You can hear the splitting of timbers, the fall of shingles from the roof. You hear the snap of lead pipes. The entire structure groans as we go to Scott.
Yeah, that shit went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens.
I guess I'm gonna continue with my quest, and I'm gonna try to get the gas can.
Well, maybe you aren't crazy anymore.
Well, I don't know, am I?
Let's see. You were crazy for a minute. It hasn't really. It's probably been about a minute. Give me a luck roll. We'll find out.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nope.
Oh, still crazy.
I'm gonna try to take the gas.
Yep. Brawl versus dodge. I assume you want to dodge. Yep. Oh, yeah. You grab that gas can.
I start pouring it on me. I don't have to pour all of it. I don't have to pour all of it, but I pour some
It's
of
true.
it on.
It's true. Yeah, you pour a bunch of gas on you onto your open wound.
It's
It's
5 gallons.
I'm washing myself, you know.
Yeah. You gotta work it in there. Get it in your. Get a good lather going. Susan, give me a Constitution check. Okay. In your last failing moments of consciousness, Susan, you look up and you can see standing there by the edge of the fence, waving or not waving to you, but like walking past the fence, is the image of a man decked in some sort of gray uniform with brass buttons. He wears a little cap, a poorly trimmed beard. He carries some sort of old musket. He looks kind of like, with your education, you can reckon it looks sort of like a Confederate soldier, but he's just sort of standing there, tilts its head towards you, and then turns and starts walking off and vanishes into the air.
It's a fucking horse fucker.
As the darkness takes you.
Mr.
As
Cruitt.
the building starts to crack. Goes to Tony.
Yeah. I'm
God
dead.
damn, give me that gas back, motherfucker!
I give it to him. I don't care. I got it
Okay.
on me, so I'm fine.
Okay, you have the gas now.
Pouring it into the car.
Okay. Give me a luck check. See how much gas was used. Okay, yeah, there's enough gas to start filling that thing up. So let's see. Zach, give me a Constitution check. So Tony, you and Scott climb into the wagon, the Enigma wagon. Like Scott, you run for the passenger seat. You stop. You see the skeleton. Tony just gives you like the stink eye. You climb into the back of the wagon, riding in the back as the fucking skeleton, apparently called Shotgun. You rev the engine. You start to pull away. As you do, you hear one final thunderous crack. As you can see in the rearview mirror, the structure, the Fitzgerald mansion, break apart, almost like a sort of a box exploding from the inside, as just a tidal wave of greenish ichor starts to flood and spread across the ground. It engulfs plants, crickets, rodents, your friends, Zach and Susan. All of it vanishes in a sea of writhing emerald as you like drive down the road just as fast as you can away from this horrible sight. Give me one last sanity.
Away!
Give me one last sanity check for both of you.
We're dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, you both managed to maintain your sanity as you drive off. You'll probably not be floundering around in mud anytime soon, and you'll probably be doing extra dirty, diligent washing And oh yeah, you're probably gonna want to do something about that the gasoline in your open wound. But other than that, you'll probably be fine.
No. See, the funny part is, about halfway down the road, my uneducated, half-intelligent ass decides, you know what? Because we gotta end this one shot correctly, I'm gonna light a cigarette.
Oh shit.
Scott's just, I can see Scott just like, man, I'm really glad we got out of that. Yeah, I know, I need a smoke.
I grab onto him. I give him a hug just before he lights it.
I'm so glad we're out of there, Tony.
We made it, Tony.
And then Tony puts one arm around his skeleton buddy, and you all die. Holding each other.
That's how we should have ended it.
We made it, man. Good
Come
job,
back for
Tony.
season 2, guys.
In the next life.
Uh,
Oh my god.
So yeah, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications.
And make sure to find links to our Patreon in the doobly-doo.
Yep, and the doobly.
The doobie-doo. Doobie-doo-doobie.
And that's Call of Cthulhu. Basically.
sorta?
Basically.
Sorta.
We did like
Basically.
maybe half the shit you could do, right?
Like there's a ton of fucking rooms you didn't go into. Like you pretty much did not investigate. You uncovered none of the sort of explanation as to what's going on at all. But it's fine.
We didn't push any rolls. We didn't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
Come on,
Yeah,
a bunch of YouTubers walking around with cameras. You really think they're gonna
truth be told,
investigate?
it's perfect for a bunch of YouTubers.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We're just fucking retarded.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So
More
yeah.
drinks.
No
Yeah,
more
I
drink.
probably shouldn't. I shouldn't have been drinking quite so much as I was.
How much did you
I
have?
didn't.
Just a few glasses of,
rum and coke.
brandy.
Just a few rum and cokes, man. Just a few.
Man, I usually have lose like a beer or two whenever I do game night, but I was just water tonight.
Yeah, I just got water also. Normally I drink, but
Good, you're grounded.
Well, that's bizarre. I usually don't drink at all during games.
You only drink while you DM.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I have found that
Doesn't make
some
any
of my best time DMing is after I've had drinks. It makes it so much easier to handle the random bullshit players throw at you.
We like random bullshit.
Yes, I do.
You don't need to be
Oh.
drunk for that.
Oh, it's easier to handle though. You just go.
Mm.
It's so much easier to roll with it and just go. Yeah, this is what happens. You don't get so personal about all the things you put in all that work towards.
Let's see. We're making a party of YouTubers. Yep. Gonna need a drink.
Gonna need more drinks.
I was so close to
Susan the
lighting.
Yandere. Yep. Gonna need a drink.
Yep, drink.
I was so close to lighting a match.
bad we didn't do
in
the
that-
Scooby-Doo.
in that coal cellar. I really wanted to light a match in the coal cellar just to kick it 0 to 68 as soon as possible. I was like, no, that would end this way too early.
And that's me blowing up the
Da-da-da-da-da.
car at the end of the.
Beautiful.
I had to roll pyrotechnics at least once. Well, I gotta head off here.
Okay,
I'm
Sam.
fucking tired.
I got off
Yep.
too. I got work.
Good game.
Yep.
Indeed.
I
Yeah,
have to
great
figure out what
game.
I'm home brewing to throw at my party tomorrow night.
Yep. And it's very late for me.
Yep.
I'm tired. Okay, guys. Thanks for playing. Thanks for putting up with all the bullshit.
Oh, thank you for
It's
running. That was
fun.
a lot of
I
fun.
like it.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Good
Had a
evening,
great time.
everyone.
See y'all on Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Friday, guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Friday.
I kind of
Subject
forgot
Eric to this
already.
bullshit. We're coming for you, Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
Better watch out.
Better not
Better
cry.
not cry.
Got him.